That's very, very bright. Let's see if we've gone live then. Blurg. Oh! This bodes well. Okay. Right, give me a minute or two. Just have fun with it. Oh, adorable. Thanks, guys. There we go. Oh, doggo barco. This is not good. Okay. We'll be live in a minute or two, guys. Don't worry, we're just messing around with all the... Well, I'm messing around with all the things right now. So, yeah, give me a minute or two. Give me a minute or two. Is this going to be a problem? Let's have a look. It's public, it's Hungry Dragon, it's got the right things in there. Oh, this looks good. Let's have a look at the stream health. Okay, great. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh, quality's dropping a little tinsy bit, isn't it? Don't know about audio quality. Can everyone hear me okay? Can y'all hear me okay? Oh, I can see that there are people viewing, but I don't know who's there. Right, the first couple of minutes, all we are doing is getting everything set up. I did do a test stream earlier on, so a massive shout out to Cloud who helped me out with that. All good. Thank you, David. There we go. So guys, those who are here already and those who end up reversing or rewinding, I should say, time to find out what's going on in this stream, we're going to try and get 100 million score in Hungry Dragon with Electrozoa. Prepare yourself for what would be quite a long stream, I'd imagine. I'm going to try and use Springling, potentially with 2-Pactal, because I know that they're both good for health drain, and I have absolutely no idea, and I mean no idea, if by using both of them, we get 50% plus 50%, which makes it 100% health drain, which is kind of cheap, but I don't think it'll be the case. Or if we end up getting 50% and then 50% of 50%, so 75%, or we only get one of them. I am quite interested to know, because it doesn't actually make it clear what Springling's bonus is, because if it's like 50% and 60% and they combine, then I'm never going to lose health, I'm only going to gain it, which is even cheaper. But I'm hoping that's not the case, because I want to use Springling and I love 2-Pactal, it's cute and it's useful, so we're going to try and use both of them. I can see that webcam's quality is sort of gone a little bit, and I look a little bit, well, haunting. Not quite sure why that is. Let me have a quick look at our thing. We are doing quite a fair amount. We're not dropping much frames either. I'm just checking and all that good stuff. I'm not even using my full CPU. I'm using like 33%. So, blah. This is our first stream after all. It's not going to be picture perfect. So, without further ado, guys, the Just Giving link is in the description. If you haven't donated already and you can, great. If you can't donate, don't worry. Please just share the link round. We are £20 off getting to our £50 target. I don't know how much that is in euros, dollars, or any other form of currency, so I do apologise. A bit of research would have been grand, but yeah, not very professional here. Anyway, let's go ahead and, well, I guess get ready to get started into it. So let's have a look at the pets then. I guess we're going to get rid of Fireball. Well, the fire size, although super useful, isn't really necessary here. So, Where is our... Is he a unique Springling? No, apparently not. Is he health? Aha, he's health. So we're going to try these two. And of course, we're going to keep the 2 score ones because that's super, super needed. Very interesting thing about the tournaments, as I'm sure a lot of you may have encountered already. They are... they're a bit of a pain. They are, because... hackers have found their way into it, so much so that in the last one I got in at 100, because I've hit 100 million, I've hit 150, so I know it's possible. But without this build, though, it was a different build, the one you just saw, and that was with 7 revives, so we'll see how this build goes. But we went against people that had, and I joke you not, oh crikey, what was it? 3.2 billion score. And I'm all about believing, you know, people can really work hard, find ways to get score up. I really am. So 200, 300, 400 million, maybe even 500 million. I can think that's possible. But over the billion mark, I'm sorry, that's just clear cheating. The developers are hot on that. They've gone, we've seen that. Don't worry, we're getting to the bottom of it, which is awesome. They are very, very good developers, and I have to sort of say hats off to them and thank you so much to them. Without them, this stream would not be possible. Anyway, I think I've rambled for a fair few minutes now. Let's go ahead and jump in because this is going to be a long stream. Well, it is. Let's not deny that much. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with my route. So this route is, I wouldn't say tried and tested, but it is my preferred route now. So I don't go to the right there down the waterfall anymore because, well, that is frankly a nightmare. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to go straight... Oh, no, I was supposed to go right here. Oh, well, you know what? It's fine. I think we're going to be lucky and get a fire rush before we go down into this... Yeah, we're not going to get a fire rush. Damn it. Which means we're probably going to lose our combo. We did not lose the combo. Brilliant. Because these guys always seemingly kill my combo. I am anticipating needing to use a fair few gems. Let's go ahead and get some gems prepped. Oh, and what a waste of a mega fire rush. Oopsie poopsie. So this is my default area to go for looking for gems. I only found one there, but that's not unreasonable. Oh, we lost the combo. That sucks big time. We are going to continue to sort of fly all the way around and just crash through that and lose our combo again. Shock. So let's go ahead and oh, nice one. Nice little bit of a gem there that I was not anticipating. So we go around here, so we go through this area which is quite highly populated and dense, so we can sort of get a nice little combo going without any major risk to myself, which means my score can keep going. This is not the highest score I've got in 2 minutes. I think I've been able to get 6 million before. So this is actually so far quite disappointing. However, we've got a lot of time to get this sorted. I'm going to get 100 million. I also forgot to mention completely, so if anyone here does play Hungry Dragon, which I'm hoping a lot of you do, if you don't already, go play it, there is a chance to win a prize, and I'm sorry that I can't remember the exact prize. It is on my Twitter if you want to check it out. For whoever guesses the closest to the final score that I'm going to end on, I'm not going to look at the guesses beforehand, so you can tweet them, you can put them in the chat. As to make sure it's all fair for everyone, I'm going to sort of check all of them and I'll announce the winner later on. Basically, whoever guesses what the closest score is that I get at the end. So if I say got 150 million and you guessed 149 million, and the next person guessed 148 million, guess what? You win. So it's pretty self-explanatory, I feel. Let's keep just flying by, I guess. Why you gotta do that to me? So this is the route that I take now. As you can see, coming up to nearly 3 minutes, and we're on just over 5 million. So we are doing quite a nice lit, and the reason I go this route now is because it allows enough time for things to respawn. I do not have to go through the full area of the water, which is just a nightmare to keep up your score. I get to come back up here, which means we're going to get another fire rush in a minute. So I'm just going to go to the right slightly to make sure we get those lovely, lovely ghosties, and we get the chili pepper. And I've got to fly quickly around here with the boost on, because if there's any archers, they will be the bane of my existence, and we stop them from doing anything there. So if we can just get that little zappity zap going. So I love Electrozoa for the sole reason that you have this aura of attack, which is, I just looked at the microphone, not the webcam there, so my apologies. So it has got quite a well, it's got quite an attack range as such. I'm just going to pause it quickly. I want to check something on Streamlabs that I'm playing this through. Yeah, it's all synced up nicely. No major drops of frames, and we are hitting over 4,500 bit rate, which is nice. Oh, that was actually one more thing. I'll check my live dashboard. My apologies. Stream health. Healthy. Awesome. Right. Apologies. Let's go ahead and jump back into this then. So the stream is slightly behind for you guys to me. I kept it on normal quality, so it sort of retains some form of quality, I guess. Although I'm looking at it, I'm like, is it really? Is it really? Although I didn't turn in my HD settings on my computer, so I'm hoping you guys have, and it looks a little bit better. But, you know. This is going to be a long haul. As you can see, we're nearly at 7 million now. I shouldn't have even come into this area. I rarely do. However, I'm not too sure on how respawns work. I do have to ask the developers that, whether it's time or going through different realms, in which case this wasn't too bad of a call if it's the realm one. I didn't go through like underground and stuff or towards the ground where I'm going to be an easy target for archers. Keep my sort of score going so I can keep going from one fire rush to another fire rush as quick as possible. Only issue is where I cleaned the area up, there wasn't many things to keep my combo going, so it sort of died out naturally there. That's fine. We're going to sort of loop all the way around here, get attacked by an eagle apparently, and lose the combo, but that's fine because there's loads of birds these around, and they're really good for building up combos because, well, they're easy, soft targets, not much of a fight back chance. Another big tip when playing Electrozoa, if you take out an eagle or something of its ilk, if you will, always remember, for no circumstances whatsoever, fly through it even when it's a burnt corpse, because it will still attack you, okay? And that's not great. That is not great. Oh, lordy. How did we dodge all of that? Famous last words. How did I dodge all of that? Well, you didn't. Spoiler alert. There we go. This combo, I like to think it's going nice. If anyone is watching, if anyone could report any audio issues, tech issues, like, oh, you know, you're echoey a bit or anything like that, I can pause the game, I can make adjustments, that's fine by me. I'd like to know it in advance. Oh, I just think I heard a notification. Look what that was. I swear, it might have been in-game though, to be fair. Oh, no, David has subscribed. Thank you, David. I don't think it showed up on the stream yet. Oh, there it has, yeah, there we go, look. It's the generic zombie one. I couldn't find a gif of a dragon or a dinosaur. But David, thank you very, very much. That is super appreciated. Thank you for obviously joining us on this journey. Joining us, brilliant. I am getting a bit curious now because my health doesn't seem to have dropped. I'm guessing it's probably a 75% health drain. I'm hoping it is. I don't want to be the cheapskate, but I guess we'll find out shortly when it starts getting a little bit more in there. Looking forward to more vids. Awesome, David, we've got loads of vids coming. Jurassic World Evolution is kind of taking a bit of the foreground at the moment, and the reason being is because we're getting so close to the end. So close. Like, I think I'm like 9 achievements off getting 100%. They've already announced that in April we're getting a small update for Jurassic World Evolution, and then in summer they've got something bigger coming, a little bit more exciting according to them, which is awesome. You can check that information out on their Twitter. And that's just awesome because that means it's been over a year since... Oh, egg. Uh-oh, we're gonna lose this, we're gonna lose this. Come on, get to the red ghost. Where are you, red ghost? Hey, lovely. Right, I know there's another one, but I'm not gonna get to it in time. I'm definitely not gonna get to it in time. I don't remember where it is to be exact, so that's my fault. Alright, we can leave this area now. So, I'm not getting any health drain. I'm hoping as time goes on, obviously when health drain gets a little bit more severe, that it does start happening. But yeah, we're gonna get a big update, and a lot of the community's like, please be aquatic or pterosaurs, and I am the aquatic fan. Like, I think I've showcased a lot of it on my Twitter and Instagram, but I have got on my right arm tattoos of Mosasaurus, Helicopterian, and Elasmosaurus. That's the 3 I've got so far, yep. And as of next week, tomorrow, so next Wednesday, I am going to have another one, and that's a Dunkleosteus. Left arm, I've got a Tapejara, which is a pterosaur, so I'm happy with either of those updates. Also, if the Hungry Dragon developers are watching this at any point, all I want, in like the absolute maximum power of my capacity to want something, I don't even know why I'm going this route. I'm guessing I'm just trying to get the combo going, but that was poor decision on my end. I can't stress this. I want some awesome pterosaur dragons, even if it's just the one. I'd love a Tapejara, or even you could do a Quetzalcoatlus, and it could have a Tapejara skin where it's got the little crest. Oh, that would be glorious, absolutely glorious. Even then, you know, you've got all the possibility of the pterosaurs, for the dragons. You've also got stuff like griffins. Oh, this game's got so much capacity. I mean, look at Hungry Shark, an amazing game that started this franchise, and it has got like not dragons, it's got sharks, it's got prehistoric marine reptiles in many different levels of them. It's got Dunkleosteus. That's just naming a few. This game is in the beginning of its lifetime, and so far I freaking love it. As you can see with my 16 million coins or whatever and gems and stuff, it's just ace. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, when because the developers have been awesome, they've been communicating to me a lot, and honestly one of my favourite development studios that I've been able to communicate with. So a big shout out to the community outreach, I believe, manager or director, I'm not too sure. So Anna, I'm sorry that I don't know your job role, and that is Anna. She well, she's awesome, and I can't thank her enough for that. But yeah, no, when they started talking to me and I started doing this and a lot more on the game and getting access to it, I had to, I'm not gonna lie, I had to stop myself from going, I'm gonna get a nibbler tattoo. But upon further, oh, hello Anna, speak of the devil. Okay, but I was gonna get a nibbler tattoo, but then I looked at Electrozoa and I was like, kind of like the idea of Electrozoa a little bit more, not gonna lie. I've got my headphones on, not on my head, but so that I can hear the audio slightly, so I can hear when things go off and whatnot. I just heard myself go, hello, and just bellow that out, which is pretty funny. But hi, Anna, thank you so much for joining me. That's appreciated a lot. So far, as you can see, we are doing quite well. Ooh, are we getting a little bit of health drain now? Are we? You know what? I'm sure we are, because that was... Oh, unless I got zapped by something. I'm not too sure, actually. I didn't see any threats, but... Anna, thanks for joining. We are not doing that well. Usually I can lead by 5 to 6 million above the minute, so if I've got 10 minutes in, I'll have 15 to 16 million. Oh, I've just lost another combo. This is not going well. Clearly not focusing while I'm talking, so apologies. But we are going to hit this 100 million very easily. Oh, you scared me with that. Gabriella, I can't help but notice I keep scaring you. I'm sorry. The Isle video was terrifying though. Try playing it on your own at night. It was an ordeal when they jumped out at me. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I am contemplating getting an Electrozoa tattoo. Oh, oof. Blaze. Oh, Blaze in the Iron Man suit. I can't remember what that's called. The Iron Tail. That's on the temptation too. Oh, I don't know. There's too many temptations there. But if they do a pterosaur one, that's more than likely going to be that ends up on my left arm. Because it's still a pterosaur, it's just a rendition of one, if you will. Oh, this is going swimmingly. Okay, this is going too well, this little streak so far. So, I'm remaining dubious, incredibly dubious. There will be a point in the stream you may hear a lot of doggos go barco and a door open or something. That's just more than likely because my other arse parents are back, so they may dog. They may dog, the dog may barco, so just a forewarning for everyone there. Don't know why I'm going down this way, bit of a dingus move, lost the combo, but we are reasonably leading the way. I'm a very big scaredy cat. Don't worry, so am I. When I was with my ex-partner, we were watching, I can't remember what film it was, it might have been Mama. It's a horror film in bed, and I jumped so much that I ripped my pectoral muscle. I had this big purple bruise across my chest because I jumped. See, I love a nice tense-based thriller or, horror that sort of really builds into the psychological element of it. When they cheap out and go for jump scares, that's when it messes with my head. That's when I become a big scaredy cat. Nonetheless, guys, that actually kind of ties in quite nicely with what the stream's about. So this stream, if you haven't checked the description out already, is for raising money for a charity called Mind. Mind are an incredible charity that are based in the UK. There are sort of like-minded charities all around the world. And in the Just Giving page, I've included sort of like their website as well as sort of suicide prevention lines, because Mind are incredibly empowering when it comes to mental health. I have talked about this in a few videos, but I've not really gone into a lot of depth. I can talk about my post-traumatic stress disorder because that's what I have. A lot more when I'm in a good place, and I'm in an incredibly good place now. That's thanks to my friends, family, and support network, and of course, all of you guys. Honestly, your support does mean a lot. 5 years ago, yesterday actually, and when I, came up with a date for the stream, I didn't realise. I only realised a couple of days ago. This stream takes place a day after the 5-year anniversary when I was on a bus that hit and killed a little girl. That, believe it or not, messed with me for a very long time. I come from a background of repressing mental health because it's an archaic view that, you've got to be a manly man and be masculine and repress your feelings, and that is the dumbest concept that humanity has ever come up with. No one should have to go through that. No one should feel like this guilt and shame of, that you're going through this. If you have an illness, like biological or physiological, you're not going to feel this guilt or this shame for being like that. It's the completely different concept when it comes to mental health. As a result of that, I did go through a very, very dark period of my life when I stopped repressing and I let my brain open the chest and it couldn't be put it back in. I think the easiest way to describe my mental health journey was being strapped to a roller coaster that I didn't want to go on, with blindfold on and not knowing when the ups and downs are going to come up, and of course wanting to throw up the entire time. So I did go through a dark period. There were points that, you do contemplate things that it's hard to talk about, and I apologise if anyone, doesn't want to hear it. But there are points, and that is the reality of mental health, where you will consider things such as suicide. And I did. But I had a support network that were honestly incredible. My friends and family helped me pull through. And not everyone has that, and the charity Mind do some absolutely incredible work. I mean incredible work. Towards helping that. They lobby for mental health campaigns through the government. They provide chats and sort of telephone lines for people to call up and say that I'm not in a good place, and I never got a chance to use them, and fortunately I never did. But for those that do get a chance to use them or do use them, that is an incredible amount of support that someone who's going through a tough time will need. And that's why I wanted to raise money for that charity. That's why they are the Just Giving page. I am going to do more streams in the future where we do raise money for different causes. This game is going to be my sort of platform for that, just because I love playing this game. It's easy to play and talk. I say easy, I keep screwing up, but you get the point. And it's all to open up a little bit as well, which is kind of weird, but it really does. Other games have sort of been able to get a chance into it, but it really has been Hungry Dragon to sort of pull which is kind of awesome because it's really therapeutic in that way, and I love this game. But yeah, so we will do more streams in the future, and I feel like Dragons 4 is going to be the title for that. So like Dragons for Mind, Dragons for various other charities that we're going to look to support. Usually it will be around things like the updates when we get new stuff to play with. So whenever we get a chance to do new things, you bet your butt I'm going to do a live stream on it, because I'm going to do videos as well because I love recording this game. Flat out, I wouldn't have how many coins? Nearly 16.5 million coins if I did not enjoy this game. I have got a max roster. Everything is fully leveled up. Electrozoa is maxed as a legendary dragon, which means I've spent 750 golden fragments on it. I won't lie, a few of those fragments were of course provided by the developers to sort of showcase the capacity of this guy, but a lot of it was hard work on my end too. We've also got quite a few other legendary dragons that we've got them all unlocked. Armadillo is my next unlocked champion because of his 96. We should make it more difficult then. Oh, Anna. Oh, please. I love a challenge. So we have got I've got loads of things unlocked. Armadillo is my next target because of that 96 multiplier, which I found out that to get your multiplier up, you don't just eat things, you bounce. And that's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. I just went through the red dragon twice. Right, okay. Give me a second, because... No, in fact, we'll check it in a minute, because I'm pretty sure I did see my health go down. I'm getting a bit concerned, Anna. I don't know if you're able to confirm it or not in the chat, but does using both Tupactyl and Springling nullify health drain, which I'm hoping is not the case, because this takes it from a challenge to being pretty cheap. or does it, well, make it a little bit less? Because my viewing's going all over the place. It went from 3 views to 20 views to 3 views watching right now. I'm very confused. But that's fine. That's fine. It's my platform to raise this money. So those that are donating, awesome. Thank you. Speaking of which, I will check the chats and whatnot in a minute. Gabriella, you mentioned that, I've just beaten your personal record. Don't worry, this game took a long time. I wouldn't say for me to master, but I'd say for me to master. I'm going through the route that I don't even like going down, just because I want to keep it fresh, to keep my brain thinking. So don't worry, it really does take a little bit of time, but once you get a hang of it, once you start getting the XL dragons, you will start to learn where the flying pigs are. You'll start to learn where the score, the best score things are, which, spoiler alert, is ghosts. Are also the best things for building up fire rush requirements. And it seems, I went through the damn eagle. It seems that when you're playing as gold heist, it is the easiest to get a fire rush going as well, seemingly. I've also just noticed how in this stream, my hairline is very, very pronounced. As you can see, I do have what we call a widow's peak, or quite a receded hairline. But, yeah, it's just part of me. There will be a point where I shave it off completely and just go for a bold potato look. But, for now, I'm going to make the most of it and hold on to it like my hopes and dreams. Right, I have got some other announcements I want to call them. We are doing a few more things in the future in regards to games and stuff. I am also looking to potentially start selling merch in the late future. Oh, you're close to getting an XL with Electrozoa, Gabriella. Awesome, that is absolutely awesome. Good luck with that. All I would say for getting fragments is obviously do the daily events for the normal missions, so you get 10 fragments. Is it 10 or 5 fragments? Do the missions for the legendary dragons. Skip them until you get good ones, like get a total score, collect coins, kill villagers and stuff like that. Avoid the critical condition ones and the golden cattle ones, because I did like 5 runs the other day in practice and I got 4 cattle runs. Those runs were about 4 cattles, golden cattles. Those runs were an hour and a half each. So that's not great, is it really? So always avoid those ones. Once you've completed them, give it a little bit of time, give yourself an hour and then skip all of them to get them more again. And you can easily get 4 to 5 levels on your on your legendary dragons a day. And that's not trying. Trying, you could probably get a lot more. So that's why I've got a max Electrozoa. Whenever I get prepped for things like this for streams, videos, a couple of days before, a week before in some cases, I will just binge getting gems, binge getting fragments, and everything of the such. Oh, that's not great. Starting to get a little bit concerned. We are a quarter of the way there. Guys, just we've got a few more people watching. Oh, and then it dropped again. Then they're back up. So I'm guessing I'm not going to follow my YouTube thing. For those that are watching, just a repeat of how you can win some awesome prizes. In fact, I'm going to pause the game so I can go and find out what those prizes were, because I may have already forgot what they were. So apologies. Just a moment there. Tweets and replies. 100% professional here. Live, blah, blah, blah. Great. Right, so whoever wins this little prize, not even little, you get 400 gems and 600 golden fragments for the game. So that's 400 gems and 600 golden fragments. All you have to do is on Twitter or on this, or even on the Just Giving donation page, you have to comment what you think the final score will be. Okay, so if you think, I'm aiming for 100 million, I'm going to try and keep going over that, don't worry. I'm not going to look at people's comments and go, I'm going to aim for this to give them that score. I'm not like that. I'm just going to go as much as I can stomach, as much as my computer can stomach, because it may die. And if you get it as close as possible, so once again, if you say 400 million, and that's just an example, I'm not going to, and I get 375, and the next person said 320, you win. And that is 400 got gems and 600 golden fragments. Just to clarify, do you know how much that is? That's nearly enough to max out a legendary dragon on its own, which is crazy. But guys, of course, this stream is for charity, so for anyone that is curious, the Just Giving page is, of course, in the description. Even if you can spare $1, a pound, a euro, anything will be amazing. And if you can't do that, please don't panic. I get it, you know, there are points in the month where I'm between paycheck to paycheck and I'm like, I'm out of money. That's fine. If you could share the link just so other people can see it, that would mean a lot to me too. You know, I appreciate all of your support, guys, whatever it may be. For those that are joining in, thank you so much for joining in, and for your lovely kind words. Your mum is... Okay, right. No, I'm not going to say a channel name, but thank you for the kind words. I do appreciate that. This is ominously going well, and I say ominously because of the choice words, the fact this will go badly at some point. It always does. I know my luck. I truly, truly do. I'm going to just quickly... I know we've paused it a couple of times now, but I like to stay up to date with the comments and stuff that's going on. We'll quickly just have a look at the stream, lads, whilst we get through that little loop there. Oh, nice. Live actions. A recent event live actions. Nope. Cool. And then we're going to go to... Oh, let's not close that down. That would have been disastrous. Max it out. I am maxed out. Okay. Awesome. Let's go to notifications. Sorry, guys. I'm just going through all the stream stuff that is going on. Awesome, and refresh. Still only £20 off of our final target of I say final. If we get more, then we get more of raising £50 for the mental health charity that is Mind. So guys, if you can, once again, do donate. If you can't, please don't worry, but feel free to share the stream link, or of course the Just Giving, which is in the description, which is justgiving.com/fundraising. I've just started speaking that and not even looked at it. justgiving.com/fundraising/dragons for mind. So that's dragons, FOR, mind. As in, you know, your mind. Or I don't mind, and stuff like that. Oh, I wanted that guy because of the boost increase, and, oh, perfectly so, we did not miss a score beat either. So we went in there just to sort of get that little combo going. I'm going to go up here to get, like, the spitters. Been looking for someone streaming this forever. I know, right? This stream, like, you can see streams of it when they host streamers, which I've got to say, I love watching it when they do that. The Android stream was awesome. Hoping to stream with them in the future, which would be awesome too. But I'm going to stream this game a little bit more often for charity. So I was saying potentially once a month. And it is amazing. Sorry, the name was made when on Sniff. That's made on Sniff. Saying. No worries, I'm the only one not getting the brown one. I'm sorry if I am. Don't worry about it. This is going well, and I want to thank you all for joining in. And don't worry, there will be more streams in the future. There, your man. Oh, we missed the dagnamit opportunity to keep our combo going there, which means we're probably going to break the combo in a moment when we go down here. Fortunately, we're quite far off a fire rush, which means I shouldn't ruin my fire rush potential. But, well, we'll see shortly, won't we? Oh, there we go. Got those bats. Come on, keep that combo going. Keep that combo going. Grab that. Keep the combo going. And combo's going to disappear because I flew through a freaking smog. Those smogs. There we go. Message redacted. Oh, I didn't know you could redact messages. That makes you seem like a top secret agent there, Gabriella. That, you know, as I said, people who are part of the notification squad are part of the super secret special forces. Don't tell anyone it is a secret. I think you are living up to that name, Gabriella, so thank you for that. I mentioned in the past we were doing most Verticonian people, which is our MVP, so people that are sort of liking, commenting a lot. And I just want to give time to shout out to a few people. Cloud, who helped me test the stream, thank you so much for that. That was awesome. I was actually going to go downstairs and get my other half's parents to do it before they went out, and you popped up and you gave me that clarity and that sort of understanding what I needed, which was just brilliant. And of course I can't miss out Persian. He's always giving me tips on Jurassic World Evolution, telling me when updates are going live in Jurassic World Game, Jurassic World Live, tweeting that out to me. And of course, I wouldn't say more recently, because you have been here for a few months, Gabriella, if not a little bit longer actually. You've been very, very active and loud. Gabriella, who has been incredible, sort of comment on the videos, part of the notification squad, which means she is part of the secret special forces, sort of top secret special forces. And I said that out loud rather than whispering that, so I may have ruined that. Instruction, for God's sake. Your mum, I love, don't get me wrong, I find that hilarious, but if we could limit the obscenities, I have to click hide on that. I got a massage, got a review. Sorry, your mum, I am going to have to hide that from the general chat. I don't mind the obscenities. While doing a stream for charity, I'd ask that you don't. Trust me, however, that was hilarious. Especially with the Twitter drama that's going on at the moment. That was actually, probably the Twitter/YouTube drama, that was actually very topical and on point, and I can appreciate topical and on point humour. But for now, let's just avoid the obscenities for the stream, just because it is a charity stream. If it was a run-of-the-mill stream, I'm not one to shy past obscenities, trust me. But because this game, this is for a charity, and the developer's been awesome in supporting it, I don't really want to harbour that sort of that humour. I'd much rather just stick with making funny words that aren't obscene, if you know what I mean. Oh, I just made a rhyme. Am I the only person, whenever you make a rhyme, like occasionally going through your head, you'll just have like Eminem, I'm beginning to think I'm a rap guy. Like, stuff like that. Like, that does go through my head. Either that or I'm a poet like William Shakespeare. Okay, we're coming up to nearly 30 minutes, or 25 minutes, and we have got nearly 30 million score. If we can just finalise that nice chunk of score. I'm going down here only because the fire rush is still quite healthily active, which means we're not at risk of losing health to those dastardly things. Oh no, I'm starting to get the sniffles, which isn't good, because I'm not going to become a snot rocket producer while I'm on this damn stream. At the same time, I'm not going to like wipe my nose and go, nah. So I'm going to have to like just do a few sniffles every now and then. And a deep breath, there we go. I've realised the microphone's slightly off peak, so it's not facing me directly, so apologies if I sound distant. Sorry, I didn't know this was for charity. What charity, bro? It's for Mind. I'm just pausing it here to let you know. That's fine. I appreciate that sort of honesty as well. It's for Mind. There is a Just Giving link in the description. If you can donate, if you can't donate, please do not worry. But it is for Mind and mental health charity. They do some amazing work. Their website is, of course, on the Just Giving link as well, so you can check them out and see what they do offer. But I really do appreciate the honesty and the apology there, your mum. Oh, no! Oh, I was being open and honest, and I killed us. That's fine. We'll spend a gem there. So, I'm guessing health drain is very, very minimal. But it seems that we are got quite a low health. So much so, if I run into something, I can get us killed easily. But I am curious about this health drain. Oh. Oh, we're gaining health. We're actually gaining health. Right, I'm going to get myself poisoned a little bit. Why am I not losing health? Interesting. We're nearly half an hour in. I just figured out I may have been copping out slightly. I am so sorry to everyone, especially as this is a charity stream. I guess this is going to be more of a challenge of endurance, unless I'm missing something and the health drain is still there. And it's just very minimal. But the fact that it's going up looks like the health drain is negative, which is an interesting thought. But, you know. Oh. This could be interesting. I may have just given everyone a spoiler on how they can, well, win the tournaments, now the leagues now. Oh, these two pets, and maybe 3 to 4 hours, you could easily get 200 million, if not more. You know, so 2 score pets and 2 health drain pets, but that is taking up a lot of time, so I guess it's not cheaping out because you're losing the benefits of other pets, such as, you know, getting a better fire, more chance to get a score combo, you know, consistent, unlimited boost, stuff like that. So you're not super cheaping out, but it's pretty cheap. Oops, had to restart the page. Yeah, T-Rex, I got that when I had to do it. I was like, oh, because it was like scheduled upload, but I had to like make it go live. So I had a feeling some people would have had to have done that. But yes, guys, obviously welcome T-Rex. As some of you who have been here for quite a long time may remember him. It's absolutely hilarious guy that we did videos with in the past. And I get the fact he doesn't do videos at the moment in time, but he is, honestly, if you want to check out his older content, go ahead. He's honestly hilarious. We did Primal Carnage, we did some Jurassic World game theories, we did Left 4 Dead as well, and that was hilarious with Beaver and Riot. That was just a riot. But yeah, T-Rex, awesome to have you here, man. Appreciate that. Oh, crikey, 32 million. And we hit something with our booty, which is not great. Although, to be fair, like, I've always had that problem because I am dyspraxic. So, it's like dyslexia, but not. It just sounds similar. Dyspraxia is a developmental coordination disorder, which basically affected my hand-eye coordination, depth perception a lot as a child. And growing up, I wouldn't say I've come immune to it. I've come more accustomed to it, so I am able to judge gaps a bit better to make up for my brain being silly. But basically, it meant things like tying my shoelace, riding a bicycle, playing football, playing darts, playing snooker. Everything was affected. So my brain was like, yeah, this doesn't make sense. So driving, I couldn't drive. I learned to drive in automatic cars because manual, involving the process of using your hands, your feet, and using the clutch, brake, accelerate, all that sort of stuff went through my brain. It went through it like food on chili night. You know what I mean? But it was not fun. So learning automatic really helps. So I don't know if anyone here is dyspraxic or anyone who is dyspraxic and they're growing up. If they're looking to learn to drive, obviously encourage them to do what they want, but just let them know that I found it incredibly helpful going through learning automatic whilst being dyspraxic. And it has its challenges, but at the same time, it's something I've come to live with, and it doesn't really phase me that much. There are people that get affected differently. That are, like, for example, some people can't walk in straight lines. Some people have a completely limited depth perception or even perception of view, sort of like field of view as well. So for me, I wouldn't say I'm lucky as such because it affects people in different ways, but I haven't got all of the symptoms that others may have, and likewise they may not have the symptoms that I have. Also, funny link to that, dyspraxia has a very high correlation between that and mental health illnesses as you're an adult, which is incredibly unique. But I understand dyslexia has a link too. Which brings us back to our charity of choice, Mind, the mental health charity, an incredible charity that do offer levels of support to people who are going through a difficult time in the mental health journey. That is their life. I've never had to use a charity, though I have had a mental health journey, which I have obviously discussed a little bit earlier in the stream. But the charity does a lot of work in regards to mega fire rush, and we're in a position where this is not a good place to be. They do a lot of work sort of helping people who need support, who don't have support networks, or do but have a limited support network, who don't know how to talk to people. They offer a lot of support to people in that element. They also do a lot of campaigning to the UK Parliament to sort of try and get additional support for mental health sort of facilities and funding, which is incredible. They do a lot of work both politically and apolitically, which is amazing when a charity does that. I really I can't stress my support enough for them. Their link, my donation link for them, is in the description. So that's the Just Giving link. I'm looking to get £50. I think I'm at £30 last time I checked. I could be wrong and have missed one, but we're not too sure. I feel like my chat stopped. Something's going weird here, isn't it? Don't think my chat stopped. Anyone watching and can say hi, please, so I know my chat has not stopped. I wish you guys could see the setup that I'm on right now. For those that did watch ages and ages ago, my setup was archaic. We had a laptop on top of a chest of drawers with a bog standard microphone, to moving on to I wouldn't call it professional, but I'd call it semi-professional microphone, a gaming computer, webcam of decent quality. I know it's not showing up in stream right now. I think I need to make that higher. He's still here like always. Oh, Gabriella, thank you. But yeah, so it's been awesome, and obviously a lot of me feeling good has come to the fact that I got to do this again. YouTube has always been my favourite hobby, favourite pastime. Being able to talk to you guys, the support that you guys show me it's immense. But I have been moved to tears of happiness because a lot of your comments, a lot of your support, and people will say, because you restarted again, in a difficult situation, you're getting less views than you did before. That's true. That is very, very true. However, it doesn't faze me. It really doesn't, and that's such an amazing feeling to feel as a creator. That I'm not fussed. I don't know where I am fussed. I love your support, but if I don't get hundreds of thousands of views or whatever, that's fine. I'm here to have fun, and all of you are making this so much fun for me. What's your opinion on Trump? You sound smart. I'd like to know. So, I try and avoid political statements. However, I will be very open about certain things, and Trump is one of them. I don't like him at all. That is because of his policies. That's because of his sort of, I would say complete opposite to transparency. The way that he sort of presents himself to the media. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't say I'm professional. It is refreshing to have a politician that, you know, occasionally who's like, can talk down to earth. That's more like Beto O'Rourke. He can talk down to earth. He's open about his passive stakes. Trump isn't open, he lies. So me saying, oh, I like a person who's down to earth. He's not down to earth, he's in Mars. But that's my opinion. Okay, guys, and that is my opinion alone. It's not representative of any bodies that I work for, nor any bodies that you know, support me throughout the networks and charities that I'm working this for. That is just my opinion. Okay, I will avoid other opinions because, you know, I don't like providing political opinions on a channel that's about entertainment, dinosaurs, dragons, and silly things. I don't want to have to bring in the real world into it. Okay, but because you asked so nicely and you called me smart, which I hate to spoil it, but I just use big words to photosynthesize my point. I'm not smart. Because of that, I will happily give it to you. What was that? Let me give you a cheap check joke. It has a body, head, and 5 legs. One of the legs is in its mouth. I don't get it. Explain? Or is that the, you know, that's the start and the punchlines to come, Gabriella? I'd like to know. Oh. 37. Oh, we've dropped our gain. And damn it, right, I need to focus a bit more, you know? I like talking to you, and I'm going to keep talking, but I need to get all 112% of my brain activated. So those 17 brain cells have got to all be firing at once. Not just 3 of them. Thank you very much. Let's go then. So, yes. Also, guys, on the train of happy thoughts and awesome things. Oh, I'm going to use that more often. I like that. On the train of happy thoughts and awesome. I love that. I recently got on a job that has an incredible shift pattern for YouTube, personal life, social life. I work 3 days of 12-hour shifts, 3 days off, 3 nights, 3 days off. Yeah, we're definitely gaining health. This health tray thing is broken. So it's awesome for YouTube. It lets me record, upload, stream, all of that good stuff. And that makes me super duper happy. I also realised on this stream I probably lost my train of thought 12, maybe 15,000 times. So apologies. Have you got any guesses? Oh, right, it's a riddle joke. Ooh, okay. It has a body and 5 legs, and one of its legs in its mouth is a bulldog on a kid playground. I get it. I think a wolf would have been better suited because a wolf's more likely to eat a child. Having had an English bulldog and encountered American bulldogs and French bulldogs, they are very, very, I wouldn't say lazy, but they're of the energy efficient disposition, where they're like, eating a child requires a lot of energy. I think he's a bad bloke. I reckon he's not a bad bloke. That's your opinion, of course, your mum. I am not going to sit here and tell you your opinion's wrong. I would just ask anyone who does formulate an opinion on political matters, and I'm not saying that you haven't, is to do a lot of research on both sides, and I do mean that. The great thing about the modern world that we live in is that there are avenues that you can explore to be able to get a good mediated opinion by looking at all of the different sources. There are people out there that have centrist views, there are people out there that have left views, and there are people out there that have right views. Okay? And obviously there are elements which I will flat out say is completely and utterly wrong and I detest, and that's far right views. But that I'm pretty sure is a consensus amongst the general of the population, because having centrist right views, I will not knock you. I promise you, I will not knock you. I used to have centrist right views, a lot of which I have grown out of, or I went to ground out of. I was able to educate myself a bit more on a bit more of the broader of the political spectrum, but I really must say, if you want to sort of get a really good understanding of how the world operates or a political thing, if you're reading a story on politics, you know, let's say blah 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 has just been accused of this, read it. Okay, read the first article you read, and then look for the opposite end of the spectrum. So if you're reading something from Fox News, which I have my opinions about, but read something on CNN, or likewise if you're in the UK, if you're going to read something on the BBC, they're pretty good at being, you know, independent. But don't forget, they are of course sponsored by the government, or funded by the government, I should say. So the BBC is a good starting place. But if you want to look at stuff, obviously, if you're looking at, you know, a bit more, I wouldn't call them right wing, but you know, a bit more right leaning documentation, look at a bit more left wing documentation and give yourself a better overall understanding of the situation. If you're looking at left wing only, get a look at the centrist, or, you know, I wouldn't say like right wing leaning, because I don't like telling people go read right wing stuff, because it doesn't sit right with me. But I am left wing. I'm very, very left wing. I wasn't always, and I'm very open about that. I wouldn't say I had, you know, majorly toxic views. I had, yeah, not great views, admittedly, looking back on that, but I grew as a person when I was able to educate myself. I'm not saying if you have different views, you're not educated. I'm not saying that at all, trust me, guys. Anyway, let's stop divulging onto this political thing, because I could talk about politics for hours and hours. I do love talking about it. But you guys are here for dragons, dinosaurs, and silly stuff. So, let's get back to that. Oh, I haven't read the comments, actually. So, it was blah, blah, blah. I feel like they're trumpeting things. So it sounds better in Czech. Oh, Gabriella, I'm sure it does. I don't speak Czech, unfortunately. I can speak a teensy bit of Spanish, and most of it is in the wrong tense and wrong pronouns and all that good stuff. I can speak a teensy bit of Swedish, and once again, probably wrong tense pronouns, all that good stuff. But just a little bit of Spanish. Hola, mi llamo es Cory. I can't remember how to say my age because I've gone past like 13 or 14 years old when I used to speak Spanish. Mi hablo español y inglés y entiendo español y inglés. I think I just said my name is Corey. I speak Spanish and English, which I don't. I speak pequeño español, and I understand it. But I think it's entiendo. I think I am saying the word wrong, which I don't even know if that is understand. That is from very, very archaic memories from Spanish lessons in school. And in Swedish, jag talar svenska. I can't even remember to say what my name is in Swedish, which is kind of ridiculous, actually. Du talar svenska. Jag är vegetarian, which is, of course, I am vegetarian, which is a lie. I'm pescatarian, which I don't know. I'm a very bad pescatarian. I will occasionally meet my main core principles that I've been able to reduce my meat intake by a lot. But I am very curious to know sort of like what pescatarian is in Swedish. I guess you do not agree with Wall myself. I don't agree with it completely. That's your opinion. I disagree with it. I'm taking Latin in school. Latin! Oh, pure dynamite. I'm so jealous. It was one of the languages that I actually contemplated doing as my A-levels when I was in college. It was a very strong contemplation. I've always adored Latin. Like a lot of dinosaurs, as I'm sure you're aware, is a mix of Old Greek, Latin, and in some cases I think, and I could be wrong here, there's like Romanic ones, like Italian and stuff thrown in there, which is really weird because it's usually Greco-based, but you will find them. But like, for example, dinosaur is terrible. Lizard, which is why when there's a current argument in the paleontological society that there are birds are dinosaurs currently in the theropods, it's a bit weird because terrible lizard, birds are birds, not dinosaurs, not lizards. Or Dinosuchus, which I think is terrible, not terrible mimic, what is it? I can't remember. I can't actually remember what suchus means, but you get the point. So Dinosuchus is, you know, that. But Latin, I love. Has anyone new do it? Check actually lays. I was going to make a really cheesy joke, Gabriella, but I'm not going to. I was going to say, I don't know. I've not checked. Is it potentially in, I think is it in the Slavic region? I want to say it is by, obviously by Slovakia, because I know about the Czechoslovakia sort of thing. But I'm not too sure about what else is nearby. I'm not going to say Bulgaria. I feel like I should have said it, but I'm not going to. I'm not actually sure. If you want to educate me, I'm happy to be educated. I love learning things about the world. So feel free to let me know there, Gabriella. Oh, that eagle. We managed to get it without it swooping on me. Those eagles are overpowered. I need to let the developers know that those eagles, once they're fried, should not still be a hazard, and they should be taken out. I hate them so much. Like, the pigs, I get they're an interesting hazard. The eagles, they're just cheap. And dragons that are large, like XL, even if you latch onto them first, they will then latch onto you and ruin your score, which I hate. I've actually completely just been playing an autopilot for the last 5 minutes and just realised and come to my consciousness. I think it's crocodile or something. I think so too. I think sucus is crocodile, alligator or something like that. I can't remember, but thanks for that. Pretty good. Not bad Spanish. Thank you, Anna. Out of curiosity, I'm pretty sure my Enciendo, I don't think that is understand. I have a very bad feeling it's not, but I seem to have this memory in my head that it was. I'm probably wrong. So, my bad. I'm also taking Spanish next year as well. Awesome. Honestly, pure. You are doing an awesome job. Learning languages is an incredibly fundamental thing for people. I think it's an amazing concept to do. I love the fact it's taught in school, but I wish there was you were taught a bit earlier. There are European countries where you're taught like 3 or 4 languages from a young age. So like Sweden, they teach Sweden English, and you have options to learn other languages such as Danish, Finnish, all that good stuff. All the other Scandinavian languages. and it sort of, I wouldn't say, people say the common misconception is that, you know, it heightens intelligence. It doesn't, but it heightens your capacity of learning. And I think it's just an awesome concept. The world is universal, and I think it's lazy that a lot of English-speaking countries think, oh, well, they'll learn English, or, you know, they have to learn English, they're coming over here. Don't be wrong, you know, if you're going to go to another country, it's nice to learn a little bit of lingo, you know, a little bit, so you can sort of function for your benefit. Don't assume that people are going to know your language, but at the same time, don't feel unsupported. There are tools out there like Google Translate, which is just a gem. But I've always thought learning language is such a cool thing to do. I've used Duolingo in the past to learn a bit of Swedish. I do want to brush up on my Spanish. I do love the Spanish language. I want to learn Italian. There's so many things I want to do. And coming to terms a lot lately, I'm doing a lot more that I want to do, which just makes me a lot happier. So I'm guessing languages is going to be on the list. I do want to learn Latin too, so I'm going to have to make a list of things I want to know. As a child, it is far more easy to learn languages. As an adult, it does become a bit more difficult. That's because it engages a different learning type, if I remember correctly. I watched a little documentary on it, actually. I think it might have been a YouTube video, and how it's different. And it is quite different, which is really, really interesting. It's not to say it's impossible. It's not to say that you could learn this, you know, and a week later you could be, you know, a week later, you know, a couple of months later you could be almost fluent, or, you know, but it's far more easy to become bi, tri, or quadlingual, even more, as a child, you know, developing, when you are developing. I want to have a quick look at the chat. Bro, it reminds me of your mum. I want to point out language again, okay? However, Ice Gem, I can live with it, okay? I can live with it. I'm actually Italian, English, and Czech, but I only know Czech and English. That is awesome, Gabriella. That is a, that's a mix. Fair play. Like, I want to do, you know, like the 21 of me and the genetic testing and stuff to find out a bit more about me. Only thing I know about that is those links actually, those sort of programs aren't always accurate. And I mean that because my sister is studying, studied genetics and all that good stuff. She's actually got a PhD recently, which is awesome. She's been offered 2 PhDs actually in cancer research, because my sister is an amazing human being and I love it. And when she was learning genetics, I was saying to her, I'm going to go back to college, go to university, get a paleontology degree, and you'll be my Dr. Wu to my Richard Hammond, and we'll start Jurassic Park. And she was like, no. And I was like, oh. She's doing far better work with what field she's in. She is incredible. I'm really proud of her. But she was basically saying, these things, they're not always great, because they'll say stuff like, you know, it's what you share, like genetic-wise, what you share genes-wise, which is similar. It doesn't mean it's on the dot. But it doesn't mean that you're like saying, oh, you know, you're 20% Italian. No, it means you share 20% of the genes that is more commonly found in people, you know, around the Italian region. What is the Italian region? Like, I know that you've got Scandinavia, you've got Slavic and all that sort of stuff. What is it? I can't remember this. Is it? I don't want to say it's Iberico. I could be wrong, but I thought it might be. Apologies if that's anyway offensive, so I am sorry. But I don't actually know. I am interested to know. Anyone who wants to educate me, I love being educated. I'm not one of those that's like, nah, you condescending to me. No, I want to learn. I want to learn. Go ahead and educate me. Oh, I don't know if Anna is still here. Anna, if you are still here, thank you for complimenting my Spanish. Also, please inform the other developers. I want a pterosaur. I really, really want a pterosaur. I know we've got pterosaur pets, and the fact you called one of them Tupactil makes me so happy. Tupac is honestly, you know, great musician. I love that. I love that. But I want a pterosaur. I want a Tapejara dragon. I want a Quetzalcoatlus dragon. You've got a lot of capacity there. I want griffins. Oh, I'm not going to say I want so much though, but like, you know what I mean. There is a lot of capacity here, and I'm so excited for the future of this game. It has got a lot of capacity. My connection is getting bad, but it isn't you, it's me. Oh no! Wait, actually, I'm going to make sure it's not me. If it is Gabriel, I'll work to fix it. If it's not, I am sorry. I must have a quick check to make sure it is. If it's you, I am sorry, but don't worry, this video will be live afterwards, so you can, of course, still see it in all its glory, however long that may take to go up. 0.1% drop of frames, still at 4,700 bits. We're fine. Yeah, no, that's fine, Gabriella, don't worry about it, please. You will be able to watch it in full. Your support so far has been amazing anyway, so thank you for that. Oh, righty-tighty whities. Well, we're at halfway. We're at halfway, I've just noticed. Wow, that's awesome. We're at halfway to 100 million. That's the target. Whether I go for a bit more or not, that's up for debate. We'll see. Obviously, guys, I want to repeat it again. If you are staying tuned right now, you can win some pretty awesome prizes. So to win, I've already got rid of the damn tweet which showed me what I wanted. Give me a second. 100% professional here at Vertico. So, tweets and replies. Yeah, this is how I find it, because I'm a dingus and didn't write it in the notes. Because, you know. Prizes, blah 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 blah. Where are we? I can't find this link. Right, was. Here we go. No, it's not there. Where has that gone? Because I definitely tweeted out about the prizes. Here we go. So, if you are able to score. Guess the score that I'm going to get, and you're the closest to that, you will win 400 gems and 600 golden fragments. So, let me just write that out in the chat. I'm going to place this down carefully so the Elgato doesn't come out. Guess the final score and win. Control V to paste. And win. Oh, come on. Mouse is annoying sometimes. And win a whopping, there we go. Let's go that. Right, I've put it in the chat, so for those that are sort of like passing through that, they can see. And that is if you play Hungry Dragon. Of course, if you don't play Hungry Dragon, you know you can, but you need to play Hungry Dragon to get the most of those. For those that don't know how much that really will mean to someone, that's okay. You came back, Gabriella. I appreciate that. For those that are, you know, want to know how much, you know, winning this prize will mean for you, 400 gems will get you quite a few of the XL Dragon skins, which is nuts. It will give you loads and loads of respawns if you want to use it for respawns. 600 golden fragments is, let me see, will get you to a level 24 legendary dragon from level 1. So if you've already got it unlocked, that is. Well, in fact, it'll get you level 25 if you've got it unlocked, won't it? So, wait, 24 times 25. Yeah, that is right, yeah. So, comment in the live chat and in the Twitter. You may hear dogs go bark at the moment. Don't worry, they will simmer down in a minute. You may hear me go on pause for a moment and go check up on them because they're adorable. I have to do that, of course. Be a good, responsible human being. But if you want to go ahead and comment down below what it is in both Twitter and in the live chat, what you think the final score is going to be, then of course you can win that prize. I don't even play this, RIP. No worries, Pure. If you don't play it, that's fine. You can still guess, you know, for a bit of pride, you know. But obviously we'll give the prize to whoever does guess, of course. And you can guess this guess on this stream, on Twitter, or on a donation through the Just Giving page. So that we do have an open Just Giving page in the description. It is currently accepting donations. We're looking to get up to 50 million, my god, that would be an achievement, £50 to raise money for a really awesome mental health charity. For those that can donate, please do, even if it's £1, $1, or €1, whatever your currency is. I would appreciate it. If you can't donate, please don't panic, just share the link out. I forgot to mention before, actually, the Just Giving donation page will stay live. I ran into that. Oh, we've got 6 million ahead now. The Just Giving donation page will stay live until, I think, April 19th, so almost like a month, or it might be April the 4th, a month later. So if we hit £50 and we can go even higher, then that's great. And we will do more donations in the future for even higher challenges, different challenges. I was thinking of trying to play this game blindfolded for a bit of bird box experience and just going off the audio, which I think will be interesting. And you know, we've got loads of different charities that we can support through those means, and I'm excited for that. I really am. I really, really am. So, for everyone else, what's your favourite movie? I ask everyone. Let me see how much money I have on my iPad. Pure, once again, man. If you can't do it or you don't have enough money, trust me, I appreciate just you being here. For those that can donate, thank you so much. It's not just for me that I'm super happy about it, for the charity that we're donating to, and the awesome cause that they do work towards. Right, when we go through this, I don't know how to pause the stream because I'm 100% professional. So once we hit the 50-minute mark, I'm going to check up on the dogs just because I really want to. And they're adorable. And yeah, so we will be back as soon as I do pause it, probably in 1 to 2 minutes, So don't go anywhere. Feel free to chat to everyone else. Feel free to get your guests. Oh no, Gabriel, I'm sorry. Feel free to get your guesses in. So guess what the score is going to be at the end. You can guess it now. That's my point. If you guess it at the end, then that's not guessing it. That's just looking and having, you know, a good ability to read that. So I don't think I've actually had any guesses yet. I will have to check all my pages in a moment anyway. But we will take a break now. All I'm doing is going to the toilet and checking up on the dogs. Before I do that, I am of course going to check out all of the links and whatnot. So, oh, gosh. Let's have a look. Going F5. Oh, let's check on Streamlabs. Lovely tweets. Oh, we've got quite a few notifications on Twitter. You can gemsing on fragments. Yeah, you can. So they've tweeted it out. Hungry Dragon has tweeted it out. So I am going to just sort of retweet on here. So be right back. Quick loo break and check on puppers. Oh, uppers. Ooh, puppers. Over 80 million. Gabriella, we're going for 100 million. You say over 80 million. If it's 100 or so and someone else guesses 101, you know, I'm going to take the guess. Don't worry. But, whew, I like it. So, remember to guess final score. Winners will get prize above. Right. Okay, back in a couple of minutes. Let's not kick the computer that's streaming. I don't know how to pause, so I apologise. You're literally going to see me walk away, which is, you know, it's pretty much summary of my life. Be right back. Back. Oh, crikey, O'Reilly. Let's get a drink. Just a second. Water. Oh. Okay. We're back. I had to go to the toilet, check on doggos. They've not created too much carnage. And get some water, which is away from the electronics. Trust me. Always. I guess 1.2 million. Buddy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news there. Dino, we're at 55. Or do you mean 100 and 100 or 102? That's fine, As I said, Dino, not an issue at all, mate. Appreciate that. But we're, is that 102 million you mean there, Dino, out of curiosity, or is that 1.2 million? Let's keep this train going. Ooh. Okay, let's keep this going. So, once again, if you do want to tweet your response about that to me, you can do so. Oh, I've got indigestion from drinking water. How is that possible? You can tweet, you can tweet your guess to me, which is Vertico HD on Twitter. Had to be HD because Vertico's taken. Yeah, this health drain thing seems to be negative. And by that I mean, if I lose health, I gain health. Which is nuts. It's absolutely nuts. I'm going to report that to Anna. And I know that's a bit of a shell shock thing to do. Like I've just used it. Now no one else can use it. But I didn't realise this. It feels cheap to use it. However, it's still an endurance-based thing. And I'm not getting as many bonuses as I could. So there is some justification to it. But I will check to see if that was the intended action of it. If it is, fine. If it's not, then they can get it patched and problem solved. Because you don't need 100% health drain reduction. 75% would nail it, like absolutely nail it, and cause no issues at all. Because you know, even when you get like 40, 50 minutes, your health drain starts dropping massively. Also, this is going to be an interesting one for all of you out there. When I get over an hour, my bonus for my coins goes up massively. But the score I got the other day, I got 3 million coins in a single run. That's how crazy that can get. I think it's end of the stream. Oh, right, yeah, no, so, I haven't clear enough about that, so I apologise, guys. Put your guesses in now, so that you can win. At the end of the stream, I will have a look at probably later tonight, and I will announce the winner. I'll announce it on Twitter, and I will, of course, try and message you. If you are on YouTube, I'll probably just drop you a comment saying, can you please follow me on Twitter so I can message you, or so on and so forth, but I will announce the winner, find out who got the closest to the guess. I could even try and do it whilst we're on stream, but that's a little bit later on. But I want to hear everyone's guesses, what you think the final score is going to be to win a whopping lovely, is it 400 gems? Yeah, 400 gems, 600 golden fragments, totaling for 1,000. Oh, that could have killed us. That could have killed us too. I am being very careless now. 400 gems, 600 golden fragments for a grand total of, well, nearly 1,000 items, which is nuts. That's fine, Gabriella. If you don't have Twitter, that's fine. Don't panic. Oh, hello there, Canal. Thank you for joining us. Gabriella, that's fine if you don't have Twitter. If you don't have Twitter, that's fine. Just comment. If it is you that wins, I'll comment on one of the comments that you've replied to me in the past. Or try to send you a message on here asking you for information about your game profile number, and then I'll get that sent on to you, so don't worry. But fortunately, it's the developers that actually created this game have given me this opportunity to give a giveaway. They've given me the things to be able to give it away, and that's just awesome. So, if anything, thanks to them so much for sponsoring in a way. I'm going to say sponsor just in case that I'm not saying it when I should do, which I know is how the law gets really confusing, so apologies. Okay, this is my real guess. 64,021,112. Oh, Dino, I like that. However, that hurts my feelings a little bit. You're saying I have not got the stomach to stick out for 100 million? Oh, I'm joking. It doesn't offend me in any way or form. But I like the exact specific number. I like that. Fair bit of kudos there. Damn my connection. Oh, Gabriella, I'm so sorry that you're going through some connection issues. Apologies because of me. I'm hoping it's not, but if it is, you said 2 million. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought you said 102 million. I thought you know what, Dino, let's just clear the air. Say whatever you think. 100 million's my goal, okay? Whatever you think. I'm going to go for 100 million. At this point, I think I might be invulnerable apart from mine, so it's not exactly going to be impossible. Well, 1 billion's too high. 100 million? Yeah, that's reasonable. Come on. I'm not going to get to 100 million and just end the stream there. I'm going to let the stream come to a natural close. We are going to go for 100 million, though. I hope unless stream cuts out halfway through, in which case you're getting pretty close to being right there, Pure Dynamite. Right, let's have a chance. Come on, let's get that. Oh, we lose the combo, which means even getting that red ghost would not have been much. Damn it! Red ghosts give the most score from my understanding. And that's because they're the thing that requires an XL to take down. I think the large mines give you a decent score too. Not too sure. Right, I need to be conscious while playing this game because we had quite a big lead earlier, almost up to 7 million. I think I've let it drop. So, we're going to reinvigorate that. I was about to say by keeping this combo going, but I lied because we didn't keep it going. For those that are watching and are yet to subscribe, if you subscribe, we have got more games coming in the future that will be live streamed. We'll also be doing obviously loads more videos on Hungry Dragon, Jurassic World Game, Jurassic World Live, Jurassic World Evolution. I think I said that one already. The Isle. We'll be reintroducing Parkosaurus once we get some updates to that game, which is just adorable and fun. And we'll also, of course, be doing more live streams of Hungry Dragon and other games in the future, which will be interesting. For those that are subscribed already, awesome. Thank you so much. I know a lot of you that are in this stream are part of the notification squad, which is the super secret special forces. So don't tell anyone, it is a secret. If you're not, join it. You know, you can say you're part of the special forces. 100 something ago, it was pretty exciting. You did? Awesome. That is amazing, man. Super happy to hear that for you. I remember hitting 100 subscribers. So, funny story. As a lot of you know, I took about a year off. So, obviously, since then, my views would have gone down to the fourth. But it's amazing, as you know. But when I got my first 100 subscribers, I was like, okay, I got 100 subscribers. Let's celebrate this by eating ghost chili powder. Like an idiot. Like, you do that at like 10,000, maybe 100,000 subscribers. So, there was no way I could top that since. But that was just like, oh, I'm a dingus. Also, for those that haven't subscribed, if you subscribe, you can see the little notification as it appears on top of Blaze, which is cute because it's a zombie. But I'm looking for dragon gifs or dinosaur gifs in the future so that we can change that, don't worry. Oof. Oh yeah, also, because he hit 100 subscribers, let's try and get him a bit more than 100 subscribers. Check out Pure Dynamite, just because he's here. And anyone else who's been chatting, you know, check them out too. They are all awesome. And if you can't chat, you don't want to chat, that's fine. You're awesome too, don't worry. I love all of my crazy, beautiful Verticonians. Whatever you... Well, wherever you are, whoever you are, so on, so forth. Right. I'm not going to say getting bored. I am falling into robot mode. You know, when you start going... Must execute command, do this, do that. And I apologise, I'll probably do that for the last 20-30 minutes, actually. I'm trying to sort of, every now and then, bring myself back into the forefront of consciousness and go, okay, when I'm playing this, I need to avoid taking damage, I need to keep my combo going, I need to go this way, so on and so forth. So apologies if there are points where I do go into a bit of like just a talking and not really paying attention, and vice versa. But actually I think I've kept this stream of conversation flowing. I'm like a verbal diarrhea to its max at this point. Oh yeah, I'm wrong, let's go. What was that about? Chili powder. Oh, chili on the lime orange. You don't know what happened. Yeah, chili's not fun. Chili. I love spicy foods, and that powder, as hellish as it was, as absolutely infernal, eternal fire as it was, the flavour profile was immense. It had a smoky, fruity flavour. That's really weird. Getting that from a dry powder. But I must say, I'd have that in like a proper, like, sort of American, you know, chili, or even like a proper curry. Oh, I could have it. Not too much, obviously, but the sort of flavour profile it brings to the front is amazing. Can't even handle medium heat. Oh, trust me, I never used to be able to handle heat properly either. However, you are able to condition your body to sort of be able to do that. You can sort of like start increasing it, so you can increase the tolerance slightly. Obviously, if you have got like, you know, like a physiological problem where heat or spicy food is not good for you, for whatever reason, whether that's your digestive tract, your mouth, your tongue, so on and so forth, obviously don't try and build a tolerance up because you're going to put yourself at risk. I just built my tolerance because I realised that I like food a lot, and why I'm losing weight now, because I liked food too much. But I wanted to be able to sort of really appreciate the profiles and the flavour profiles behind it. I'm really big on my flavour profiles. I like understanding how food works and how flavours work and mixing them together, which is why I like to think I'm a pretty good cook. I'm not going to say I'm amazing like Gordon Ramsay, but I'd like to think I'm at least above average when it comes to cooking. I can make a mean ramen. I can make it a pretty good lasagna. And though I am now, of course, pescatarian, will occasionally, of course, I can make some pretty good meatballs. So there's that to think about. Okay, as mentioned, first of all, I had a chili limo, chili burger and toast with marinated chicken. That sounds actually, that sounds nice. That sounds really nice. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds amazing. Where was the problem? Was it how hot the chili was? Oh, we lost a combo just as we came into there, which is a pain. So where are the reds? Oh, I flew right through the middle of both of them. So I was like, let's avoid them. And nope. That wasn't a nice morning. Yeah. The afterthought, which is the aftermath of spicy food, is not fun for your gut. And, well, what goes in must come out sort of scenario. Trust me, that is not fun either, as I'm sure I will have many thousands of people vouch for that. Let's go. And, oh, we're getting, a pretty good score combo going there. We haven't broke it, I was about to say. But I spoke too soon. Yep, burning. Appreciate that, Gary. I appreciate that. Do not worry. It's a consensus that everyone will feel. I don't doubt. Okay, right. Just a nice little reminder. Again, I think we've been going live for over an hour and 20 minutes now, which is nuts. And it's just flown by for me. Your support is nuts because this has kept me going. Like, oh, imagine doing a video for this. And I want to do a video for this one at some point. I want to do it like a long stream, like a 12-hour Hungry Dragon stream, see what the highest score we can get, and hopefully my phone won't die during that time, which gets a can't charge in between things. But yeah, no, guys, just a reminder that we are doing this all for charity. There is a Just Giving page in the description. We are £20 off last time I checked from hitting our target of £50. Not setting a super high target, as I know a lot of people, may not have the money or so on and so forth, but it's still money that goes towards an amazing cause that is Mind the Mental Health Charity. So even if you can donate a couple of quid, a couple of dollars, even the odd euro, I am more than happy with that. And if you can't, don't worry. Just share my tweets talking about it. Share the actual link with friends, family, anyone who you think will be interested in watching the stream or able to sort of give the funds towards a very, very worthy cause. That would be awesome. Please do not donate via super chat or donate directly to the stream, because that will go to me and I have to wait time before I can get it to then donate it to charity. Instead, donate directly to the Just Giving page, as that is untouchable by me. Not that I would touch it in the first place, but it goes straight to the charity, and that is just an awesome way of doing it, I feel. I also think on Streamlabs, which I've been using, I have set it up correctly that when someone does donate, an alert comes up, I think. So if anyone's even got just £1 to test that out, that would be awesome to find out, I think. But I'm not sure if it will work fully. Oh, what a waste of a Mega Fire Rush. Damn it. We're in the wrong area for it. I should start planning more efficiently when it comes to that. A little question. Do you know or know the Assassin's Creed game? Yes, I do. I also believe I could be wrong here. I think Ubisoft Barcelona, the guys that made this game, or the same sort of studio, made the most recent Assassin's Creed. I could be wrong. Please educate me if I'm wrong, because that's something not good to be wrong on. But I'm pretty sure. In fact, let's pause it and do a bit of homework before we say anything, so I can rectify my mistakes rather than making you guys do it. Ubisoft Barcelona. It's not giving me what I wanted. Ubisoft Barcelona. Let's go to their actual official website, ubisoft.com.nus and barcelona.aspx, and then get the Ubisoft sign come up for a little bit of time. Sandstream Pirate Wars, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Jack the Ripper. Ooh, interesting. Rainbow Six, Assassin's Creed Chronicles. They have done some Assassin's Creed work. I knew it. They did Rainbow Six Siege. Oh my god, that's amazing. That was like one of my favourite things. Raving Rabbids, Battle of Heroes, London Mortals, Just Dance. Oh, these guys have done some pretty awesome. I mean, they always have, but they do some awesome work. That is amazing. That makes me happy. So, oh, they've got loads of places. Ubisoft. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Let's go back to the stream now then. Now that can get closed down. Don't close the wrong things down. Where are we? Where's my live video? There it is. Wunderbar. Could you consider playing Casino Syndicate? I think you would like it. Oh, the thing is, I will think about it. But I do like the old Assassin's Creed games, but I don't know. I do want to branch my channel out a bit, I must admit. But playing games like that is a bit difficult for me because I'm not... Oh no, we're on 20%. We are on 20%. That is not good. When we get the 10% warning and put low battery mode on, this is going to have to be a push. Right, concentrating time. But yeah, games that I'm not like... I wouldn't say I'm amazing at these sort of games anyway, but like games that I've got like no experience in, I can't talk on a little bit. I like learning the lore, so I'd probably have to play Assassin's Creed from scratch all the way through again, or at least read several Wikipedia articles on it. Just to give myself a better idea. Right, we are avoiding all the unnecessary distractions. We are not going to the realm with the castle in it. If our phone dies, that's going to be a problem because that means we don't get to the score. If it gets a bit lower, we can take a pause. I can put it on charge. That's fine. However, considering the fact it's dropped by 80% in an hour, that would mean 20% of that would be 12 minutes. I don't think we're going to get 100 million in that time. So I have to plan this very efficient. In fact, no, we didn't start on 100%. I started in like 85. Oh, this is fine. We've got the time. We've got the time. But it also means we're probably just going to hit just over 100 million. So everyone get your guesses in now. Spoiler alert. Right. Let's fly down. Avoid the red dragon. Oh, that was so close. Very close to messing it up there. I want a mega fire rush because there are a few red dragons around here. We're nowhere near a mega fire rush. But we are close to a fire rush though, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and pummel through that. There we go. I am gonna. This is my first stream, so we've got a nice little setup from the sort of like the overlay that the Hungry Dragon developers provided to me as part of the influence kit, which is awesome. But we will have more things in the future, like donation links going through the stream, telling you what to do and so forth. Little competitions actually being announced and so on and so forth. But just because I didn't know how to set them up at this point, I've got a lot of time to practice for our next stream. 20% is bad. Oh, it's bad, all right. Consider playing with Jacob and Evie Fry. Jacob, funny and awesome. When you say with them, do you mean like play with them? Are they YouTubers? Because I can certainly check them out and sort of reach out to them. But I don't know, like I haven't done any sort of content with groups of people in a long time. I want to so badly. I feel like my my comedy style bounces off people. Like on my own, I think I'm alright. But when I'm with people, I can really shine. And when I'm playing with awesome people like I have in the past with T-Rex, Bogdan, James Game Beaver, of course, Riot was just a riot. Made that joke twice, I think. See what I mean about the humour? It's a bit hit and miss. Playing like that is just awesome. At the same time, I've played with people sort of brought a different experience to me, like Smithy MC when I played Minecraft, which I'm thinking about going back to and doing more some Minecraft dinosaurs because it's been a while. So that was an interesting experience. Working with people I know, like James, also known as Fallen Phoenix or Aria Gaming, I believe. Did different things here and there. He was really fun to play with. I remember playing Orcs Must Die 2, one of the first series on the channel. You can still see that video, that playlist actually in that those videos. Sorry, and that was fun. Oh no, those characters you play as both. Oh, I see. So I went on this tangent for nothing. My bad, Gabriel. Right. So tempted to go to settings and turn my things down, but I'm not going to do that. Wow, the stream is quite far behind on me. I'm looking at it. Actually, no, it's not that far behind, but. Oh, please, come on, give me the 10% warning. I hope it does give me the 10% warning before it decides to die. Bright side is, it will kill the gameplay, but not the webcam. Downside is, we won't get this money from this, the coins. We won't hit our 100 million, which is kind of worrying, considering the fact I went from 100, so like 85%, and, you know, you can't really get that. So you have to make sure your phone's on charge the whole time. When you're using an Elgato, though, your phone has to go through, and while playing a game continuously, the battery is going to drop. I am thinking about maybe, just maybe, sticking it on charge for a few minutes, just because that should give us a nice little push. We'll do that at our next break. The next break I will probably take at 68 minutes. Whoa, that should have killed me. I think because it gave me a fire rush, it didn't though. That's nuts. Oh no, it shouldn't have killed me. It wasn't the full range. I'm going to put it on charge for a bit. I'm going to see if it ends the stream. If it does, I will just restart the stream. If it doesn't, great. So I'll stick it on charge for a little bit. At our break time, and we'll come back revitalized, give me a chance to get a bit more water in my system, a little bit more caffeine too while I'm at it. So don't worry, don't disappear if you can. If you want to come back in a few minutes, we are going to take a break in a minute. It'll probably be 3, 4, maybe even 5 minutes, and just that little bit of charge, it should hopefully give us a nice little head start as well. I'm not expecting it to sort of like completely charge it up, and I'm not expecting it to not do much. I'm hoping for a little bit of a push, and that will be perfect. So, there we go. Right, coming up to the 68-minute mark, but we are going to disappear on charge. Oh, can we get 65 million by there? Come on, 9 seconds, 9 seconds, 9 seconds. Give us a fire rush, give us a fire rush. Oh, that's not going to happen. Oh, let's try and get to a place where we can keep our combo going, though. So, if we get down here and keep the combo, keep on combo, and we're going to do a fire rush. Pause. Great place to leave it. Right, this is the moment of truth. You should see a no Elgato thing pop up saying no thing. You shouldn't. And the audio come on. Speaking of which, I don't know how loud the gameplay has been. Let's have a look. We're still live. We are still live. Awesome. So I'm going to go put this on charge. Here we go. Look at this lovely thing. And we are going to be back in 5, maybe 6 minutes. Appreciate the fact that it's 5 minutes of just empty nothingness. But it's just giving me a chance to check on the doggos, get some caffeine and water into my system, and charge this phone quickly before it dies. So, we will be back very shortly. I'm just going to grab myself my water. I could pause the stream, but I don't know how, so I couldn't pause the stream. Once again, first stream ever. Apologies for the lack of professionalism, but you come to get to terms with it from me. Oh, water. Oh, caffeine. Okay. Right, back in a minute. 100% professional. Bye-bye. I'm so sorry about that. Ugh. Right. Someone just tuned in right as I came back. What a coinky dink. Let's only say, oh wow. Yep, he's back. Right, let's just retweet that out. Just doing some housekeeping stuff. I know I've just charged it a little bit and we don't want to sort of kill the battery, so don't worry. I'm just doing a little bit of housework. I am such an idiot. Oh my god. I didn't need water and food anyway, but I just realised I've got a damn charger here. I've just realised I said that really close to the mic, so I'm sorry for those who may have just been deafened by that. So Control V. We are... nope. We are back. Getting close now. Okay. And... oh, still super close to getting our final score. Ahoy, translate hi, welcome back. Ah, so ahoy, that's similar in Swedish, isn't it? Remember correctly. Wasn't too loud, don't worry. Perfect, thank you for that there, Pure. So, let's get this fire rush going and moving. 75 million is now ours, that is 3/4 of the way done. If we get the 20% battery warning again, that just means that it's charged a little bit, which I'm hoping it has. Oh, I've just realised there's been a white bar at the bottom of the video the whole time, but you know, it's fine, it's fine. Also realised the quality doesn't seem like it's the best it should be, but this is our first stream. More in the future will be made, and thus they will have varying levels of professionalism once I've done my work. Also, you can hear dogs Barco. Other half's parents just got back, well, one of them has, and they're a bit excitable. I was hoping to bring in my little man, aka Nimbus, a adorable little grey Maine Coon kitty. I was hoping to show him off, but he was like quite happy on the bed when I went past the bedroom. It all led there like, oh, I'm happy, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to disturb you. But he is beautiful. I think I've tweeted about him before. He is honestly, I was quite a dog person before I met him. Since after meeting him, cats all the way. He is my little man. Well, he's my other half's little man, but he's my little man too, and he is just adorable. Yeah, let's do. You don't want to like better than 100 mine. Don't worry, the stream quality. Okay, right, no worries. Perfect. Thanks like that again, Dino. If any of you got pets, I'd love to know what you've got and what their names are, because naming pets is always the funniest of the journeys. Because I've met dogs named Keith, and it's like, wow, such an interesting name. A dog called Keith. But Nimbus is a fantastic name. Nimbus is, of course, a cloud that follows deities around in a lot of polytheistic faiths, such as sort of ancient Roman and Greco faith. So deity is a cloud that follows the deities around. And that is just a brilliant, because he is just a grey, fluffy, living cloud. So it is kind of on character. And he is godly in his own right, so there's that too. Oh, I had to take out the garbage. No, you didn't miss anything. I was just talking about my adorable little man, the kitty cat that is Nimbus. Little grey Maine Coon full of fluff. I want to know if anyone has any pets, if so, what they are. I have an English settler puppy. Her name is Daisy, after my grandmother's English setter. She's black, brown, and white. Oh, that sounds so cute. And it's a pupper too. I'm not too familiar with English setters. In regards to size, how big is an English settler? Settler? How big is an English settler? Varies, I guess. But I'd like to know how big, because if it's like a little hand-sized little pupper, then it's like, oh, the best boopability of the snoot. If it's like a full grown, you still get sorry, a bit of biscuit got stuck in my throat. Just had some dry chocolate biscuits to sort of get me some sugar in my system. But yeah, no, I'm I'm really curious to know if it's like a full-grown pupper where you got to like boop the whole face to boop the snoot, or if it's a tiny little one where you just need to use a little finger to boop the snoot. Got rid of those 2 eagles before they became a problem, which is, well, the best way to deal with problems before they become, because prevention is better than a cure. I've realised I've come down here, and I've not been to the other realm, even so briefly, to ensure everything respawns. Lyrical genius. She's 6 months old. Hi there, Gamer Quake. Thanks for joining us. I've got cats too in Bubble Jessie. I had a rat called Rosinka, but she passed not so long ago. Oh, Gabrielle, I'm so sorry for your loss. Losing a pet is always difficult too. I can appreciate that they are a member of the family, and losing them is always very difficult, so I appreciate that. Do not worry. Catsbell and Jessie are Bubble and Jessie. Bubble and Jessie. What a amazing combination of names. I love that. It's so cute. Like on the naming of pets and stuff, like when me and my other half get our own place, I want to get a Norwegian forest cat, and I want to call it Laufey, which is of course the old Norse version of Loki. And I want it Laufey, and of course I want to get other things like that's actually it, to be fair. But like other names wise, like I'm not really on board for having kids, at least not at this age. But if I was to have a kid, I've always wanted to name him Tobias Jericho. Reason being is you can shorten it to TJ, Tobias, Toby, Jericho, Jerry, Rico, or TJ. You know, there's a diverse option of names there. So it's pretty, you know, it's a nice name in my opinion. Or just Jericho, or just Tobias. I do like both those names in their full combination or on their own. She's almost full grown. Wow. 6 months in and almost full grown. We've got downstairs. We've got a year-old, or a little bit older than a year-old, trailhound and a trailhound mix. No, just trailhound actually. I don't know what they're mix for. Trailhounds are notorious for being bouncy. Not quite spaniel bouncy, but they are bouncy and they can get quite big. One of them, Tally, is quite big. Tess is tall and leggy and gangly because they haven't really filled their body out yet, and they will when they get older. They're interesting. Jessie is 2.5. Bubble is 12. She's 2 years younger than me. Wow. Okay, Gabriella. That's nuts. Thinking like having pets like that are as old as you, just a bit younger, or even older. It's such a weird concept. Like people get tortoises. Imagine having a tortoise and you say, "Well, we got this when your granddad was 20. Now, you know, your granddad's 70. It's like, okay then, because that's possible. It is nuts how long they can live for, those tortoises. I like that concept, but I also like the idea of being able to grow trees in your back garden and saying, well, I planted this when I was 25, and now it's a lot bigger, and I'm 27, or something stupid like that. So that's cool. Love all your comments. Love all your game. Thank you very much for that, gamer. And she's not close to being full grown weight wise. There we go. That's normal for the doggos then. Same as Tessica or Tess. I call her Tessica because it's fun. But yeah, gamer, thank you so much for your support and for joining us today. And of course, loving all my videos. I do appreciate that. We are up to 80.5 million. So that's not 85 million, but 80.5. And just lost a combo there. That would have been great to keep up. We are getting ever so close now. We've not seen the 10% warning of battery yet, which is good. If the battery dies, it means I'm not starting again. I will just probably call it quits for the video, and we'll take it from there. But if I need to put it on charge again, we can do that. We take another break, but I'll stay on camera this time now that I've realised there's a charger by my foot. I could go and check the charge on this right now, actually, quickly while I'm at it. Is there a way to do it while I'm here? Nope, that's just notification center. Give me a second. Now I go up here. 13%, that's fine. Alright, now go back to the game. Awesome. So yeah, 13%, that's fine. We're still well above 10%. Well, we're just over 10%. Lost our combo there too, damn it. But that's fine. 13%. Yeah, fifth of what we've already done, 15 minutes. Right, I can do this. I can 100% do it. Easily. Message redacted from Game Crate. Oh, you're also part of the super secret special forces. That is the notification squad, I presume, if you can redact your messages. 12-year-old, she's like a full kitten full of energy. Oh, that's cute. I'm new here. What happens in the live stream? So, all I'm looking to do is get 100 million score, gamer. Where I'm going to be looking to try and do that. We are doing this to raise money for charity. There is a link in the description for the Just Giving page. We're looking to raise £50. Not a lot, but it's still going to mean a lot to the charity itself. That is Mind, the mental health charity. We are also doing a little bit of a giveaway, so if you play Hungry Dragon, if you don't, you can still guess, of course, but you can't win the prize. If you do play Hungry Dragon, if you comment down below what you think the final score will be, the person who gets the closest will win 600 golden fragments, 400 gems. That's crazy, and I can't tell you how much that is going to be useful, because 600 golden fragments will let you level up a legendary dragon by 24 levels. It's that good, and this is a pretty good giveaway for this, and I can't thank the developers enough for that. Alright, we're going to just quickly do a loop-a-doodle around and go straight through to the next area, hoping to keep our little score going. I have to scratch my nose, as much as I'm trying to stop myself doing that the whole video. Hey, at least I don't pick it on camera, okay? I don't do that on camera. I just don't do it. Yeah. Okay, thanks. No worries at all, gamer. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate that. Oh, crikey, Raleigh. This is going to be close and a tight situation when the battery starts dying below 10%. I might turn on low battery mode. Don't know what that's going to do, though, but when we get that warning up again, you have to remind me not to click on close and click on low battery mode. Also noticed the low battery mode, I think like it charges slower. I could be wrong, but it keeps it going longer as well. I do play it. It's an amazing game. Well, gamer, then, if that's the case, you do play it, definitely put in your guess what you think the final score is going to be. We're aiming to get 100 million score. But if you think I'm going to get just over, just under, well over, well under, then you just comment down below. I would love to know what you think I'm going to get as a final score. Like, you can be as exact as you want. You can say, oh, I think you get 101,212,309.5. Although that's not possible, but you know what I mean. Or you could just say, I think you can get 100 million. There we go. Problem solved. Obviously, if I get over 100 million and someone says I get 104 and that was 104, though you did say 100 million or over 100 million, I'm looking for the person with the closest answer. So being exact can help. At the same time, it also gives you a bit more of a broader spectrum if you do not go for the exact. So, you know, take your pick. But yeah, just comment either on my Twitter, so you can tweet out to me, GamerQuake, in the live chat itself, or of course on a donation page. If you make a donation on the Just Giving, it should show up on the stream itself, and you can put your comment there. For those that have donated already, I don't think there's anyone on the stream who is watching who has. Thank you, but if you haven't, don't worry. I'm not going to guilt trip you, nothing like that. I appreciate, you know, money is difficult to sort of be able to sort of warrant. At the end of the day, you should only give to charity if you're comfortable and able to do so. Never feel obliged to or that you have to. It is a thing that you do have to sort of like think, well, if I do this, it's going to put me in my overdraft, or it's going to put me in debt, or it's going to give me a little bit more difficult situation throughout the month. Don't do that. It's not fair on you. Just do whatever you're comfortable with. Even if it's £1, $1, €1, you can. And if you can't, you don't. As simple as that, guys. Simple as that. But it does mean a lot if you can. But once again, you don't have to. Oh, I think I've got one. My Greek saying stupid or idiot in a way. Okay, right. Don't want to flag that up there, Gabriella. I'm okay with that. That's not obscene in any way or form. You know my first guest. I will have to scroll through the chat, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, GamerQuake coming with an exact number of 100,920,600. Lovely. Like it again. Connection. Oh, is that Malaka? Maloka? How is that pronounced? You don't mind me asking. Oh, there's the 10% warning. I did not turn the battery warning on either, so let's go to settings quickly. You get to see all my apps in their lovely glory. Where is battery? Where is battery? There it is. Lower power mode. Yes, please. Right. Oh, we are risking it here. We are really risking it. We may need to take another break shortly for a couple of minutes. But I'm going to stay here the whole time, so I'm not leaving like last time. But we're just going to take a break from the game, give me a chance to sort of recalculate my thoughts about how we're going to pull this off, because this has been demanding on the phone, my lord. I think streaming next time, I need to invest in an iPad at some point, and playing on iPad would be a different experience altogether, I don't doubt. But we are going to have to... Oh, we're about to get Mega Fire Rush. Let's stick around here to get that dragon, that red ghosty. There we go. There's another red ghost sometimes around here. Occasionally, it doesn't look like there was this time, but that's fine. I'm going to go south. South, well, I mean down below. For my first guess, 102,173 by accident. Right, that is it. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so duly noted. Okay. let's have a look at where we are going, because I've already lost my train of thought, or lost track of my train of thought. Oh, my phone is getting warm. Oh, it's not liking having to run this for so long. Although I did play it longer the other day, but I was charging it from a portable charger the entire time. And because, of course, I have a lightning thing, I don't have like a wireless charger. If I had a wireless charger, I could play part of this whilst just sort of positioning it on the wireless charger. But I don't, so I have to unplug it and charge it, which we'll do in, I think when we hit 82 minutes. That's a bit risky, isn't it? Just in case we just tipple over there, but we'll do it. It's fine. And we're just going to go a bit lower here so we get all of these guys. We don't take everything from the top, even though our arc is just hitting them anyway. We're just doing it so we can sort of maintain a strong but glorious combo. And when we come back out, we can come back out with a combo because we haven't got rid of everything up top, and that's the route that we'll take. There we go. Oh, we're at 81 minutes now, so 82 minutes. Just a reminder for all, I am not leaving this time like I have in the last ones. I went away downstairs, went to the toilet, had some food, some water, some caffeine. I'm going to be here, grab some water, which I've got a cup to my side, and some caffeine in the form of an energy drink, which isn't healthy. I can't recommend them. It's actually the first one I've had in about 2 to 3 weeks, which is awesome. I used to drink them daily, but I've managed to cut that out of my life. What I'm going to be doing is doing that, pausing the game, and sticking it on charge, so we've got a chance to actually get this 100 million without the phone dying. And hopefully get this all finished by 6:30, because I do need to do other things, like get video sorted for tonight, although this kind of counts, and amongst other things, of course. But guys, I keep saying it a lot, but thank you all so much for your support. And if there is anyone watching who can donate, even if it's just a small amount, £1, $1, €1, whatever you can throw at it, the Just Giving page is in the description for you to check out, to sort of donate to a very, very, very worthy cause that is the Mind charity. And I would appreciate any level of donation. But if you can't, once again, I can't stress enough, do not panic. I really do appreciate all your support in any way or format, so it's all good. Right, pausing it here, sticking it on charge. Wow, we started this stream nearly 2 hours ago. I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours. This has flown by. Where's that charger gone? My voice went into like a gremlin then, didn't it? Right. While we charge them, let's have a nice little chat. Let's do a bit of a Q&A. Anyone saw the new How to Train Your Dragon Hidden World? I'm the only right. I'm the only one. I loved it. Just if the Skrill could be there. I'm not too sure. I'm just a big kid. I watched it, so heartbreaking. I haven't watched it. I haven't even watched the second one. I watched the first one. The reason being, guys, seemingly a few of you are a bit younger, so you may not remember them. But when I was younger, I'd say about 6-7 years ago, I could be a bit more, if not that, I read the How to Train Your Dragon book, and it was a completely different universe. So the How to Train Your Dragon book was all about training your dragon. It wasn't, oh my god, I did not just do what I think I just did. I've put it on low battery mode, haven't I? So, we're very lucky there. It turned the screen off because I wasn't touching anything, and it still paused, okay? But that was too much of a risk. Battery low power mode off, and go back to the game. Right, cool. Problem solved and averted there. So the actual book itself was about them going, oh, well, you're becoming an adult now, you have to get your own dragon. So go and get your dragon, okay? And they'd go out and tame their dragon and all that good stuff. Whereas the films followed a completely different storyline. I'm okay with storylines from films, books, comics, whatever, differentiating, but usually with a few twists. Not the whole thing that How to Train Your Dragon was about training your dragon. And I did enjoy the first film. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna take that away from anyone. But for me, for the nostalgia wise, I was looking like, this isn't true to the source material enough. Though, that being said, it was a good film. I will have to watch the second one, and I presume that's the third one that's just come out. Yeah, they should add a dragon that looks like Toothless. I am on that. A Night Terror or is it Night Fury, sorry, or Night Fury? I can't remember what they're called. Apologies. Those would be awesome. Also, pterosaurs. Also, griffins. They have got a lot of options when it comes to this game. And we've got Hungry Shark, Hungry Dragon. So we've had water, we've had air. Next is land. I don't know how they do it. I'm guessing rather than fly, you jump and stuff like that. But we could have dinosaurs, we could have lions, we could have elephants. Oh, but I'd like to call it Hungry Dinosaur. That'd be far more fun. Night Fury, thank you for that, gamer, for educating me on that matter. Anyway, guys, any questions that you've got whilst we wait for the phone to charge so that we can continue towards the 100 million? I have a feeling we're going to get a nice little hefty survival bonus at the end of this. But just comment down below, or I say comment down below in the favourite chat. What favourite dragon of yours? Skrill. Well, I'm not too sure about them because I haven't read the book in a long time. What was the giant ocean one called? That one. But if you're talking about any dragon anywhere, well then, it will be the dragon from Dragonheart, or closely followed by Electrozoa, although I don't think we can call it a dragon, and Armadillo. So I've got a bit of unique dragon taste. Unless you actually exactly mean the dragons in How to Train Your Dragon, in which case the big ocean dragon thingy that was from the books, that I don't know if it's been in the films. So I'm sorry. Oh, I can Google it just a second. A bit of me research rather than making you research. Oh. Oh. There we go. Google. How to train your dragon. Sea dragon. There we go. Gigantus Maximus. Tell me that's not its name. It is. It is its name. And it's from the book. I don't think it's actually appeared in the films yet. And it is called the Sea Dragon. Has it appeared in the films? Don't think so. Let's hiccups for a second. No, okay, all three hiccups of a sea dragon ally. Alright, yeah, that was it. The Green Death, Merciless. Sea Dragon. Do they really call it Sea Dragonus Gigantus Maximus? That's just lazy. Or not Scoldron. I'm talking at my bad when I say I don't know most of these dragons, unfortunately. No, it was the Green Death from the books, called Merciless or / Merciless. Is one of the most well-known sea dragons, Gigantus Maximus, and he was a very, very interesting one. I've got to say, reading him was amazing. Alright, wait, let's go back to the actual stream itself. Okay, well, my favourite dragon is Bewilderbeast, but the new one is the Light Fury. Oh, I need to look up. You know what? I'm curious. Bewilderbeast. Isn't that like a DC character as well, or is that just Wildebeest? Ah, Bewilderbeast. No, I do like that. I do like the look of that a lot. So it is a members of the dynamic hierarchy of parallel. At the apex that chain rules an exceedingly rare alpha dragon to all the wildebeest. They're not born to that alpha status, and through combat vigilance, most importantly, desire to protect the dragons and all other creatures in its nest. Oh, they seem awesome. They do, in fact, seem awesome. I do like the look of that, then. It looks like they've either been in the show or the film. I'm not too sure which, though. They can control dragons. I'm going to guess that's probably a film sort of based thing. Appearances. No. It was, in fact, in the TV show by the looks of it. Oh, and How to Train Dragon 2. But that's fine. I will probably check that out at some point. Red Death. That's called from the volcano. Oh, Red Death. Thinking that rings true, too. Can't quite remember where from, though. I'm just quickly have a look on my phone quickly how far the charge has got up to. We dropped below 10%. We're still below 10%. We're only at 9%. Wow, this stream's going to take a while considering I've got to wait for that to come back up. So fun times. I've been streaming since 4 o'clock. That's absolutely crazy to me. I'm still in the room. I'm just grabbing a drink. Don't panic. Oh my lord. My legsy aches. Oh. Heck. Who likes Marvel? Okay, Gabriella, you're talking in my domain now. Marvel is my thing. DC is also my thing, as you can probably tell by the Red Hood tattoo right there. I'm not going to show too much off. I'm not showing skin. But I've got a Red Hood tattoo on my chest. You can see it actually fully on Instagram. But I'm a big Marvel fan too. We'll come back to that tangent in just a second. Pure Dynamite, I have not played Geometry Dash. I've heard things about it. Apparently it's good. Apparently it's got quite a big community, but I haven't checked it out yet. But back to Marvel. So Marvel is something that I love. I've watched all the Marvel films. I've watched I used to watch all of the old X-Men shows and the Spider-Man shows. I loved those as a kid. Growing up, I've read a lot of comics, but my favourite Marvel branch is Marvel UK because it's just so niche and weird, and I love it. You got Deathhead, you got Captain Britain, Union Jack, and of course MI3, Excalibur, Knights of Pendragon. So interesting. Union Jack is hands down my favourite character. Quite shocked that Marvel has yet to call me up to cast me. Oh god. Oh, thank God. I thought because I came off the game to go check my settings and my battery, that I didn't go back into the game. Oh, let's not do that again. But I really want to see Union Jack in the screens. I know we're getting close to a Captain Britain film. It's been hinted at a lot, like in the new Captain Marvel. This isn't a spoiler, I must stress, but one of the guys there is called, I think, Agent Keller or Agent Heller. He was introduced in Captain Britain, or one of the Captain Britain comics. We have had Psylocke on the X-Men films, and Psylocke's, of course, as a lot of you may be aware, Captain Britain's sister. Marvel's massive for me, and hopefully seeing a Captain Britain on the screen someday. I'd love to see Simon Pegg bulk out a bit and play Captain Britain. Definitely a shout out from me. But Union Jack, I love. The first one, Lord James Montgomery Falsworth, who did appear in the first Captain America film. And Brian Falsworth's awesome too. First chronologically gay character in the Marvel Universe, which is just awesome in regards to the diversity and inclusion there. And then finally, we have Joey Chapman, my favourite, who Marvel will one day cast me as, I'm sure. Yeah, seriously, Marvel, call me. Do you know what Beyblade is? Thor and Loki are mine. I get that, Gabrielle. I do know what Beyblade are. Avengers Endgame is going to be so good. What am I saying? It's going to be awesome. Yeah, it is. So predictions, guys. I want to, and you're not spoiling it for anyone because don't ruin what happened in Infinity War. But just say, who do you think is going to die in the next Avengers game? Film. I think Cap is either going to die or get stuck in the past because there is going to be time travel elements to it because they're using the quantum realm. Iron Man is either going to die, which is kind of a very big resounding theory, or stay stuck in the future where he's potentially got a kid and doesn't want to go back in time where he doesn't have the kid, or retire as the Shield director essentially. So we still got him on screen and stuff. Other characters, I think Hawkeye might unfortunately bite the bullet or the proverbial arrow, as it may be. Other than that, I'm open to anything. Like Infinity War, I predicted who was going to, I kind of got it right down to the T. The only person I got wrong was the fact, as you can see by the trailer, this is not a spoiler, I thought Cap or Iron Man was going to ghost it, and they didn't. So, big shot by that. In fact, it's Loki, then Thor, then Iron Man. Mine is, right, so we have Captain America, Captain Marvel, Black Panther, Hawkeye, and who's my fifth favourite? Bit of a wide options to go through, really, isn't that? Probably Korg. Screw off, Ghost. I know he didn't say that. He said a bad word. I'm not saying that, but that was. He has to. Iron Man will get married. So you say Cap will die. They keep saying that he's not finished, but they always try and throw us off that. I think when they do time travel, someone's gonna have to stay behind or something like that, and he's gonna stay behind to have his date with Peggy, or alternatively, he goes back, does that date, and then goes back to the future to die. And a lot of people are saying, I can guarantee if he does die, Bucky's going to be there and he'll be like, this is the end of the line, and every single one of us is going to be in tears. And I promise you, if you're not, then I'm going to make you be in tears. Because Cap is a good, sweet, innocent cinnamon roll boy, and he is the best boy of them all. Okay? Good. Glad you agree. Like, people are like, oh, Team Cap, Team Iron Man. I was Team Cap all the way, not just because I prefer Captain America, but I do like Iron Man too, but because the concept of the government censorship and government control of people trying to do good where the government can't, and the government saying, no, you can't go there to help them because we don't have a political relationship with them, is just malarkey. Government should not control superheroes. End of. They should have an input. That's it. Anyway, past my rant. Let's go ahead and quickly check the battery on this bad boy, and hopefully jump straight back into it. We are up to a whopping 11%. Oh, goody goody. Not much. But we need to get a roll on because we are starting to get close to time on how much I wanted to really spend on this. So let's jump back into it. I've completely forgot I've lost my bearings. I don't actually know where we are. Oh, great. Oh, no, wait, no, I do. We're down here, aren't we? Lovely. Part of me wants to have a little bit more fun on this playthrough, so we're going to have a little bit of a break-up of what we're doing. I'm going to go towards the lower levels of the place to the left, see if we can get ourselves a few more gems from this. Oh, how old are you? Was that for me? Because if that was for me, they're Quaker. Sorry, gamer. That I am 24. I'm 25 in July. Yeah, I'm a man-child, I'm aware. But yeah, like my hairline sells that I'm quite old. My beard sells that I'm quite older, and my tattoos do too. But then when I shave, I look like 12. So you know, you've got to keep that nice equilibrium, you know. Gabriella, no. I think I get why people don't like him in a way, but like I thought if I'd be any superhero, who I'd be most like would be Captain America, trying to do the right thing. If the right thing involves me going against the government's will, you bet your butt I'm gonna go against it. If there's a government that's like, you can't come over here and help our people, nah. If I've got the superpowers to do that, I'm gonna do it and then not have to deal with the repercussions because I'll just stop them. I don't like autocratic society. All I'll say. I'm very much against it. Like dictatorship, stuff like that. Like when they addressed it in Injustice, the comics, where they sort of showed how like Superman went around the world and basically made people understand. He ended up being a dictator in his own right, but he was like taking down dictatorships. 10% warning, oh god. Taking down dictatorships, executing them. I was like, yes, I agree with you on that element, my friend. I don't believe in dictatorships at all. To get past the political message of that, basically, I get why people might not like Captain America, but I'm very much like him in the political spectrum, as it may be, and how I would be as a superhero, I feel. I wouldn't say I'd be Batman, because I'd be like a mix between Batman, Superman, and Captain America, I'd like to think. Oh, you're young. Who's young? Me? Or I'm confused. Yeah, 25. I look young, or I am young. I don't know. I mean, I'm like a third of the way through my life, so I'm fairly young, I guess. Okay, we're at 90 million now. The battery warning came on for 10% again, as you all saw, which isn't good. Oh, we are risking it for a biscuit here, aren't we? I don't actually think I went to what I was going to do in that area, did I? I can't even remember what I just did 30 seconds ago. That's terrifying. That's how much into the zone I am. Also, you might see it's getting darker because when we started, we had light from, natural light source, which is the sun, out in the sky. And it's starting to go down now, which means my webcam might get slightly more darker. Yeah, I think we've already been this way recently. I'm not too sure. We'll find out. It's fine. I can't remember what I did. I have a strong feeling I did, actually. Starting to get a little bit of memory, but at the same time, we've been doing this for 90 minutes. So, well, no, that's a lie. We've been over like 3 hours now, nearly. That's a lie too again. 2.5 hours or so. So, I'm not quite sure how long I've been doing this. So, I don't know which memory is which, sorry. Like, if it's recent or, 10, 20 minutes ago, half an hour ago, so on and so forth. So, all is well. Do you collect Pokemon stuff? I used to collect Pokemon cards. I play all the Pokemon games. I played them all apart from Ultra Sun and Moon. Those are legitimately the only two I have not played. I'm getting the new Pokemon game on the Switch as soon as it comes out. I'll be doing videos on it, of course. I love shiny hunting. I love doing a little bit of competitive PvP. I am going to be doing more videos on Pokemon Switch. I'll actually, now that I've got this all set up, I'm probably, more than likely, going to do a live stream of shiny hunting. Which is fun. I get the fact that live streaming, you really want to do that like just after the game's come out. It's been out for like, what, 4 or 5 months now, but it's still got quite an active community. Shiny hunting is always a fun community to play with as well, so I will be doing streams around that lovely, jubbly stuff as well in the future. Considering the fact I want to continue to hunt my shiny Alola Marowak, so I'll probably do that on stream. Oh, look, that's what I mean. Like, the flying pigs can spawn at any time. We've been through that location so many times and not seen it, and then we come through it then, and it's there. Right, I'm going to check the battery again quickly, because we are in the end game now, boys. Yep, that's an Avengers reference. Enjoy it. Boys and girls, and everyone, in fact. Let's just make it easier. Not going to be an exclusive, we're inclusive. Let's go ahead and... Once this Fire Rush ends, I'm going to check the back. Oh, no, I'm not, because we're not going to have a Fire Rush in a second. We're about a Mega Fire Rush! There we go. 54,000, actually. That wasn't bad from getting that little, flip there. Mine. So the mines are actually good, as it turns out. I mean, they're not good for your dragon, but they're good for, like, score and whatnot. There we go. Keep that lightning aura going so that we don't get zibbity-zabbity bitten while we zibbity-zap them. And oh, we can go through here actually. I haven't been here through here to see what has spawned in a moment or two, have I? Oh, look at that nice coinage. Right, let's get to here. I'm going to remove it just because, like, I don't want to have to make you watch. Look at all my apps again. Oh, 8%. Okay, we haven't dropped by much, so we are going to get straight back into it. Before we do that, actually, I'm going to go to settings and get rid of all of the other tabs that are open. In fact, no, we're not. Before I put it back in again. Come on. I'm going to go back to settings, go to battery, turn on low power. Go back to the game, because low power basically means it will close down quicker as well. So as long as I keep my fingers on the damn game, we're fine. And I can check again in probably 90 minutes, so in 3 minutes time, if it's dropped by much or at all. If the game dies, it's just going to be ironic, because it's exactly how I'd picture it happening. Oh, it says no signal. Oh, there we go. Back to signal. What do the coins do? What do the coins do for what? Pokemon or for this? Sorry. For the game, coins just basically, well, you can spend them on your dragons if that's what you're asking. If it's Pokemon, I'm not too sure. We're going to get one hell of a coin bonus after this. Although, to be fair, it's not going to be as much as 3 million like I got the other day. It's still going to be quite nice. I would keep playing this game for as long as possible if I didn't have other human things to do tonight. I have got quite a little list and schedule that I need to get onto, including sorting out tonight's video. So there will be a video tonight at 8 PM UK time, which is an hour and 45 minutes away. It is going to be another Jurassic World Evolution video. I know I've done a stream, but I want to keep my videos going even if I do stream. It will be another Jurassic World Evolution video just because we are trying to push them all out as much as possible. But we will, yeah, we'll try. You know, we'll try and get other things sorted tomorrow. So I'm going to record some more Isle, some more Pokemon, more Jurassic World the game. All goes well, some more Hungry Dragon 2 tomorrow. So, lovely jubbly that will be. And that will obviously go on the channel in its own respective times. Got Jurassic World game. We've got Linthrax that's been released. I haven't got it yet. Is it Linthrax? I think that's the right one. Could be wrong. Haven't got it, of course, but it is out for the game. Some people have been able to access it. Obviously, hackers have all been able to access it, but you know. Necrozom, Leafeon. I've not read it. Red coins in game. Oh, right. I'm not very confused now. Oh, you mean these little red coins that you see occasionally? Those just give you the coins. They're like the lesser version of the gold pot that you'd find behind the leprechaun that we just went through. So they give you a little bit of coins. Not loads, though. Not really a lot, to be fair. But, you know, every little helps. Right, let's go up this way. Keep it fresh, you know. Keep a bit of a change going on, even though we're flying through poison, you know. So it's going to kill the combo anyway. So let's go down here. Yeah, I have now come to terms with the fact, I'm not going to say we've cheated because we haven't, but for those who have watched this all this time and are wondering, how come he's not lost health? How come his health drain's not taking us down? I have gone for two pets, the two Pactal and Springling, and as it turns out, those two pets don't reduce your health at all. It basically completely counteracts health drain, and I think, and this is just a hunch, maybe even negates it to a negative, so much so that I'm gaining health, which is such a weird concept. I did not know that that would do the case. I thought it was just going to make it really, really difficult to lose health. I didn't realise it makes it almost impossible to lose health. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it because that's cheap. But it does... Oh, what the hell? I was definitely moving left there. It just does that sometimes. However, it does, of course, still mean I'm not getting the bonuses I would have got from other pets. So the argument could be had that it just means I've got to last longer rather than... you know, play longer rather than sort of get it quicker, but, you know, lose more health quickly and so on and so forth. So it's got its pros and cons, of course, but I will still report it to the developers so that they are aware of it. In the meantime, you can use it if you want to. It's not like you're utilising an exploit. It's just something they clearly put in. Don't know if it was meant to be, you know, you can't lose health. Well, you can if you go against a mine and stuff, so there's still those real risks, but I don't know if the sort of real intention was that you wouldn't lose any health due to health drain. Right, we're near 100 million. Right. I'm going to check the battery after this lovely little thing. I know the last like 30-40 minutes we've had quite a few breaks. I'm not breaking all that. I'm just checking the battery and sticking it on charge now. Because we're getting close. And because we're getting close now, guys, I just can't help but feel that I would love for you all to keep your fingers crossed for me. We're getting really, really close. And of course, those who can donate, check out the Just Giving link in the description and donate to the charity that is Mind, the mental health charity that do awesome work for the for people going through mental health journeys. and they also provide support to those people as well as their relatives, friends, and family. They also do fantastic work on campaigning for better mental health care in the UK. There are, of course, equivalents to them in different countries, so you can, of course, check them out by typing in your country and mental health charities or mental health support networks, and they will be able to provide that quite easily on Google. But yes, we are going to take a quick pause here because we are so close. I'm just going to remove this quickly. I'll read the actual chat in a second as well. Oh, we're up to 5%. Right, so turn low power mode off, load the game back up, and stick it on charge. Right. Final push now, boys and girls. And, oh, Pokemon Go, your buddy found a candy. Lovely, right. All I'm doing now is I'm going to read chat. And Katana, Lunala, you've got the best. Thanks. Cool, no worries. No, you guys are the best. I've not actually been using this mouse so long that the mouse is turned off as of AFK, which is kind of nuts. No, let's have a look at that quickly. And fundraiser 5. Oh, still at £30. That's fine. That's fine. No worries. I'll probably do some off-camera stuff, and I probably will, of course, donate myself some funds. It's only fair that I do so. How are we doing on this stream? I'm watching now. The highest we had was 14 at one time. Apparently, I know we got more than that. Although that's from like 30 minutes ago. Stream health. It's excellent, brilliant. Well then, this is interesting. I'm going to press this button and see what it does. Apologies if it's annoying. Interesting. I may have made some of you watch an advert and I didn't realise I could press that button. It just said play ad, so I didn't know if it was going to make me watch an ad or what, so I apologise. It was just curiosity. I'm not going to get much money from it. I was just like, oh wow. Wait, when your dragon dies, when it stops. So it won't be that long because it will never die unless I run into a big mine, which I did earlier and died and just bought it back. I could hypothetically, I'm not going to, play this for an hour, charge it for an hour, keep going back and forth, talking to you guys. I could do that easily for up to 24 hours and keep in the same game, which means I get a massive survival bonus, massive score, but I'm not going to do that. We're aiming for 100 million, but if we get over 100 million, even by a little bit, that's awesome too. What I'm looking to do, if you do want to comment down below in the chat or on Twitter, what you can do is you can tell me what you think the score is going to be. The person who gets the closest to the score itself will win 600 golden fragments and 400 lovely gems to use in this game. Obviously, it's the only prize we're offering is for in this game. It's not for like any other game or anything like that. We don't offer iTunes vouchers, nothing like that. And these prizes were provided to me by the Hungry Dragon developers, and they are absolutely awesome. So make sure you follow them on Twitter and see what's coming new in Hungry Dragon as soon as it gets announced. So awesome. Right, I'm gonna check up on the battery again. Oh, okay. Well, it's seemingly gone down. It's on 4% now, which is a bit weird. No, it's 5% now. Cool. Right, it is that close that it's starting to die. Getting close to 8 o'clock in the check. Wow. Gabriella, you've been here for nearly like the whole time as well, which is nuts. So thanks for your support. I'm probably going to try and get it over 100 million and then just end there. A lot of you have like sort of guessed around the 100 million mark, so I'm going to have to really look at it a fine-tooth comb who won there. But there is only one prize in the future because I got offered 1 or 2 prizes, but I wanted to make sure that person who won got the most, sort of thing. I could have split it in 2 or had it in 1. I picked 1. In the future, we may do a few more winners. That way, everyone gets a chance to sort of pipe in with different challenges in the future too. I'm going to grab some water quickly. It is right there. Planning to watch till the end. Wow. Gabriella, I hope not to keep you too long, especially considering I've got other things to do. I've got to go to the shops. I've got to go pick my other half up from work. So, I've got a lot to do. And so little time. Right, let's check the battery again. Come on. We're too close. We are too close. It's gone up to 6%. Right, cool. Oh, we're too close now, guys. I wanted to get down by 6:30, but... So, if everyone's guessed, awesome. Whoever's watching hasn't guessed, just throw a score out there what you think we're going to get to if you get it on the dot or you're the closest person, you're going to win a prize of 600 golden fragments and 400 gems, which is awesome. We are also only £20 off of reaching our target £50 for raising for Mind. We have still got quite a bit left to go. 20 quid, it's under half. It's under halfway. I will be obviously trying to sort of raise money amongst my own peers, but if you guys, anyone can donate, that's awesome. If you can't, please do not worry. I'm just looking at the missions we've got to do. I've well since long smashed the Activate Fire Rush 20 times. We only need to dive about 70 more meters, and we get a lovely 10 golden fragments, which will definitely help level up our Mordillo. So we're going to go for that in a moment once we do rejoin it. But yeah, there's no such thing as keeping long except school. You know, the thing is, like, people say you'll miss school when you're older, you'll miss school. I kind of do. I really kind of do. I wish I did a little bit more in school. I wish I'd focused on the subjects that I really did enjoy more. But the experience, I don't know. I got bullied a lot. Like, imagine this, but hair's normal for a kid, not receded back to here, like me. A lot shorter and a lot weedier. Like, I'm not big now, admittedly, but I was tiny back then. So, I got bullied a lot, quite a lot, by people, by friends, by everyone. And I don't miss that at all. But then the day, guys, I made it through. I had a good support network as always, and school was an experience. I wouldn't say I enjoyed it as much. I just wish I did things a little differently. On that note, I think we'll probably jump straight back into it around 27 past. So you've got 2 more minutes of just throwing questions at me, maybe even having a conversation, because that's always a bit of fun. So you have Hungry Dragon now. Awesome, Dynamite. I'm so happy to hear that, my man. I do have to go through the chat and look at the chat records to find out who wins at the end of it. So I will probably try and reach out to you individually if you win. If you do, well, individually, as an individual. I'm going to watch the end of the live stream. Oh, guys, you all make me... Oh, I've got a warm feeling in my chest. Don't mind school. Well, math has the power to destroy me. Math has the power to destroy everyone, okay? Like, I don't mean to, poop on maths, but you will never, unless you go into engineering or mechanical-based stuff, have to use Pythagoras' theorem, the obtuse and acute angles and stuff. Had they taught me in school how mortgages work, how taxes work, how overdrafts work, I'd be a lot better off. No, but they don't teach you real-world things. They teach you the hypotenuse and stuff like that. Like, no. English, same. English for me, Lamau. Yeah, like English, like, I actually enjoyed English. I'm quite a bit of a creative writer on the side, a little bit. I'm actually writing a novella whilst I've got time at work, between lunches and stuff. Just a bit of a hobby as well. If I ever get to a point where it's going to start getting actually put out there, I'll let you guys know what it's about and put things around there. But English was actually kind of enjoyable for me. It was just the people in my English class that ruined it, to be honest. But, Anyway, let's go ahead and, well, there's no easy way of saying it, get back into it, because past 27 past, charge has gone up by approximately, well, from 4 to 7%. It's gone up by 3%. We are not doing well, so we're going to go to batteries, lower power mode again, close settings, go back into Hungry Dragon, plug the Elgato in, and I want the coins that are coming from this. So I am going to exit the run when we get past 100 minutes at a random number. I can't remember any of the numbers that you guys put in the comments about what you think the final score is going to be. I can't. So I will relook at them once it's completed. That's it. And whoever's the closest wins. If you want to put a different one in, that is fine. Put your most recent answer in the comments. That's fine. But if you want to change it, that's absolutely fine. But you can't have more than one guess. So you can't say, 79 million or 85 million. You can say, that, or you can go, actually, no, this one. And even if you did say, actually, no, this one, and the first one was right, I'll be using a second one because you told me which one to use. Okay? But I'm not looking at the comments in regards to what they are. Guys, we are so close to 100 million now. Oh, my wow. I can't believe it. Actually, I can. I've already beat 100 million before, but that was when I was very tired, phasing in and out of consciousness as well. So, it's sort of similar scenarios there, I guess. Getting so close, guys. Keep your fingers crossed that the phone does not die once we hit 100 million. We're in a fire rush now. This is going to be an easy little sweepsee towards 100 million. So I'd say about another 10 seconds if we keep this fire rush going to a reasonable, maybe a bit more than 10 seconds. So it'd be nice to hit it before we hit 93 minutes, but we're not going to because, well, we have to look at that. There we go. Look, yeah, we didn't hit it by 93 minutes. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. We've managed to pull quite ahead in regards to minutes to millions. So, you know, if you can get more than one, you know, like 3-4 million ahead of your actual time. So we're at 99 million over 93 minutes. That's more than enough ahead. So right, I need to get my combo going, and there aren't many things that are going to give me much of a high score in this area. So I'll go back to the previous area where it's not going to give me much of a score anyway, but because I'm going to lose my combo because I've pretty much killed everything in the area. We get head towards the graveyard again where I can get a little bit more of a combo. As soon as I exit the run, guys, guesses will no longer be valid. And guys, as this will be the last time I probably get a chance to say it, before we hit the 100 million, thank you all so much for your support. It is crazy, and I appreciate every single one of you. Oh, and that was a waste of a red ghost. And we hit 100 million, guys. Woo! That is awesome. I would love if anyone who is here, who is watching, to obviously comment in that, like saying, we all did it, because we all did do it. Every single one of you helped me, you pushed me through this, sort of kept me motivated, and I appreciate that. And for those that are, of course, still watching, I would love for you to donate if you can. If you can't, don't worry, please just share the donation link. It will stay active and valid for at least a couple of weeks after today's stream. I may even do another stream to raise the leftover money. And there may be a point in the future when we get XXL dragons or exclamation mark dragons where I go for 1 billion. And that might be a couple of hours worth of work again, if not more. And I probably will invest in an iPad for that. But guys, all of your support today has been unreal. I can't thank you enough. We're coming up to the 95-minute mark on this game, in-game, like actually playing it, not pause, not going for a break, all that good stuff. And I just remembered, when I was going for a break, why didn't I put my blooming phone on charge? Right, so I'm going to choose a random time to end this. I'm not looking at the score at this point. I'm just playing it and just being conscious of the battery and the fact that I do want to get my bonus, my survival bonus. So we are going to be very conscious of that. Very, very conscious indeed. But, you know, and boop, 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 boop. Come on, all the stuff, all the things, all the much wows and awesomeness. And there's a fire rush. Oh, I wonder how many more fire rushes we can get. And I'm not looking at the chat, and I'm apologising. That's just because I don't want to sort of see any numbers there and then me accidentally act on that number subconsciously. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go up here, and up here, and up here. I'm going to end it here. Oh, see that little shock horror end? We're going to see what we got. So, what did we get in this scenario? I also wanted to make sure. Oh my wow, 1.6 million, still a lot. Oh, that was glorious. And of course, it says new high score, but it's not my new high score. I've got a higher score than that, but I guess it means in this tournament. Please tell me that gets me to number 1. Please tell me it gets me to number 1 if it wants to load. Alright, so it's not going to load. That's fine. It's going to show me an advert. I can go back in and have a look at it. So I'm going to have a look at the chat now. Same English for me, blah, blah, physics, worse. I do get bullied. I got school, me too, bullied more. They're scared of me. Most of them, I got my grades today. Freaking connection again. Just let you know again, I get that. We all did it. Yes, you guys did too. The first one I watched on these app, we did it. Yes, awesome. And yeah, I get that a lot, that not many people do stream this game, which is, I kind of get why, because like streaming with no Elgato with this is kind of difficult, and I get that. It's a bit finicky. However, I will live up to the fact that I will do more of this in the future. I can promise you that much. A lot of it will be for charity again, but maybe some sort of fun ones every now and then. Oh, I hate adverts like this. I don't care. Let me skip. Thank you. Oh, it's one of the worst. And there we go. I didn't hack, I didn't cheat, I just literally spent forever doing it and potentially used a little bit of an exploit, which I will report. Don't worry guys, hands on heart, I did not know that I'd be able to do that fully. I thought, honestly, like, I was not losing health at all. I was thinking, I'm losing health very, very minimally, and over time it will get worse and worse and worse, and it then provide a challenge, but nah. Go right, it's you, Vertico, against the game. Oh, Riot. Is that every night Riot, or the game Riot is someone separate? If I place 1 and 2, it's hard. You have to slice the 2 places. That's fine, Gabriella. I don't mind whether I'm your favourite, second favourite, third favourite. That's not an issue to me. It's just the fact that you support me in the first place, and I really do appreciate that. Guys, this has been a glorious stream. Absolutely glorious. We got nearly, 17 million coin. 1.7 million coins, my god. We got over 100 million score, and to finalise how much that was, it was 102,473,143. I'm going to check through the chat and see who won. I could do that now. In fact, let's do that now. It gives me something to do. I also get to sort of like check on Twitter as well. Anyone who I've received chats from in the last couple of minutes, I'm not going to count, of course. I mentioned in a tweet, don't miss out, blah, blah. So, blah, blah. Persian, like to tweet. Oh, cool. Cool. Right, I'm not seeing anyone actually tweeting it. Interesting. Very, very interesting. That's fine, though. That's fine. That just means whoever's in this chat potentially won. How far up can I go? Wow, I just zoomed into the screen so I can see my ugly mugger in all its glory. Okay, so let's get out a sticky note. This is the moment of truth to find out who did win. Sticky note for this, and then go back into it to come out. Any glorious stickies, no numbers there. I'm trying to, I know that quite a few of you did get, at least 3 of you guessed, so. And there we go, the phone has died. Brilliant. Okay, that's fine, we're still here, doesn't matter. I'm trying to find the numbers, guys. I really must apologise. So, right. Gamerquake, you said 100,920,600. I do need to charge the phone whilst I look at your scores because I need to remember what I just got. I know it was 102 something, but I need to check. So, that is Gamerquake. Oh, no, the phone didn't die. So, it just went black for no... Oh, because the phone turned the screen off. God damn it. Right. That's fine. So we got 102, 473, 143. Gamerquake said that. Gamerquake. Finol said 124 million. Oh, Finol, you were a bit out, but had a little bit more time. You probably would have been the closest because I was thinking maybe going a bit higher, but. Pure Dynamite actually is 1.213754. Oh, Pure, you are looking like you may have this in the bag, my friend. And you said you just downloaded this game as well, which is which means you are oh wait, because you said 1, 2, blah blah. Well, actually did well. Maybe not, because I'm a bit confused, Pure. I'm not trying to make this difficult for you, I promise. But you said what? Actually, 1,230,000. Can I stress? Did you mean 1,213,000, or did you mean 102 million? I'm not trying to put numbers in your head. I just want to know the honesty. But we'll put 102 for now and make note of that. Oh, I know that you did guess, Gabriella, but I can't seemingly find your guess. You did. Right, that number. 102, 134, Thank you very much for the honesty. Control and paste. Gabriella, I am looking for your guess. I can't find it. I feel like you did. But I can't. If you didn't, you didn't. That's fair enough. Just let me know whilst you hear me say this, because I'm trying to figure it out. Come on. I feel like I'm making numbers up. Over 60 million, you said. Okay, 80 million, in fact. So you said 80 mil, we'll call it there. It was very bad, yeah. You weren't wrong, Lou. Did it say over 80 million? So over 80 million. Okay, so looking at that here, we had Gamerquake with 100,920,600. Fino with 124. Dino with 100,213,754, which is 100,213,754. And over 80 million for Gabriella. That means, of course, Gamerquake, you are the winner. I don't know if you're still here. You may have popped out at some point, but if you are still here, congratulations. You are here. You've won. And Gamer, I did not lose any health. That's because for some reason, the two pets that I put together, the Springling and the Tupidactyl, actually completely countered each other. Like, they made it so you lose no health. They turn off health drain, which is not what I wanted to do. I thought they'd just make it 75% off. But yeah. So, Gamer, Do you play gamer? Oh right, that's why. G4. You come on, post. You win. Right, and I need to know. Let me have a look. It's lagging. Oh no! Sorry guys that it is lagging. We are getting close to the end of the stream here. Thank you everyone so much. GamerQuake446, GamerQuake446. If you said it is pro gamer, there's going to be a lot of people on there that are pro gamer. If you could do me a favor and tweet at me, my name is Vertico HD or Vertico. It's the same sort of profile picture as my YouTube profile picture. If you could please tweet to me, I can give you the prize. For those that are just joining us, because we have just got a few viewers come on, you can watch the whole stream back from the beginning and sort of see the whole progress that we took. But as you can see in front of you, we hit the score of 102,473,143. Guys, this is the end of the stream. Thank you all so much for joining me for this awesome 2 hours and 40 minutes. Oh, look, you can see Nimbus. There he is in all his cute little glory as well. What a way to end it. Thank you all. I was happy to watch. No, thank you guys so much. Thank you all so much. Have a nice day. And ta-ra! How the hell do I turn this thing off now? Oh, there. Thanks, Dino. Bye.